Hey guys, welcome to Green Bean Fiction. So in today's video we are gonna see, what if Deku was a dragon hero and fell for Najire? Movie. This story is Mi Pequeño Dragon by Cap Lycanrock 24. Before starting, make sure to hit that like button, as your one like motivates me to bring more stories, and subscribe the channel if you are new so you won't miss our latest videos. Several heroes were about to attack a building full of mobsters. Well, they discovered that they have kidnapped people. Maruko. Through the communicator, we are close to where they are holding the people. All Might. Understood, they can act. Maruko. Okay, let's go. Yuku. Kicks the door and charges at the mobsters. Yuku. Good. Transforms into a dragon and starts fighting. After about 30 minutes they would have caught all the mobsters. Maruko. Opens a cell. Yuku. Enters. Hello, is anyone there? Maruko. Turns on the cell lights. I don't see anyone. She fell silent upon seeing a child. Both heroines saw a 4 to 5 year old boy with horns, wings and a tail, chained up and with many wounds on his body. Yuku. Oh my god. Approaches the child. Hey little one, shakes him. Boy. Barely raises his head. Sees Yuku and quickly moves away from her. No more please, trembling. Yuku. Oh my god, what did they do to you, little one? I'm not going to hurt you, little one. He slowly approaches the child. Boy. No. Transforms into a dragon, reaching a height of almost 5 meters. Leave me alone. Releases a large flame from his mouth. Both heroines dodge the blaze. Maruko. We're not going to hurt you, child. Izuku. Tries to break free from the chains. Falls to the ground because he is very weak. Don't hurt me. Curls into a ball. Page. Please. Yuku. Approaches Izuku and takes his head. We're not going to hurt you, little one. Strokes him. We're heroes and we've come to rescue you. Izuku. Heroes. Mira a Yuku. Yuku. Now that you're safe, no one will hurt you. Smiles. Tell me, what's your name? Nino. Izuku Midoriya. Yuku. Nice name. Smiles. Come on. Let me take these off. Removes the chains. Heavens, they were really tough. Izuku. Still in his dragon form, he hugs Yuku. Thank you. He starts crying and returns to normal. Yuku. There, everything's alright, little one. Picks up Izuku and pets him. Let's go, Maruko. Maruko. Yes, speaking into the communicator. Listen, we need first aid. We found a child. After a while, patrol cars and an ambulance are seen outside the building. Some heroes, especially All Might and Yuku, were shocked to see Izuku's condition. Doctor. Okay, Izuku, open your mouth. Izuku. With Maruko by his side, opens his mouth. Doctor. Checks Izuku's mouth. Okay, you can close it now. Izuku. Closes his mouth. Maruko. And how is she? Yuku and All Might arrived with them. Doctor. His mouth is fine, but he's very malnourished. Also, he has strange marks on his arms, like something was removed. He also has a broken leg, and don't even get me started on his scars. It's a miracle he's still alive. All Might. Hey Izuku, he sees him. Tell me what they did to you, buddy. Izuku. Hides a little behind Maruko. They said that if I gave them my scales they wouldn't hurt me so much. Yuku. Your scales. Izuku. If pulls out some of the scales on his arm. You wanted these. Yuku. Sees the scales, which were emerald green with black tones. They're very beautiful. Izuku. Smiles. Maruko. They must have taken them off to sell them. All Might. Those wretches. Clenches his fist. And tell me, where are your parents? Izuku. Lowers his head. Yuku. Good heavens. Hugs Izuku and he starts to cry. All Might. Then we'll have to take him to an orphanage when he recovers. Maruko. Wait, All Might, if those guys were selling Izuku's scales, aren't there more of them who want them? All Might. You're right, leaving him in an orphanage isn't very safe. We need to find someone to adopt him. Izuku. His stomach growls. Maruko. Hey, looks like someone's hungry. Smiles. Oh right, I brought this. Takes a backpack and pulls out a slice of cake. Here, buddy. Gives the cake to Izuku. Izuku. Takes the cake and looks at it. What is this? Sees Maruko. Yuku. It's cake, don't you know it? Izuku. No, the bad guys only gave me meat and it wouldn't have tasted very good. The three. Those bastards clenched their fists. Yuku. Well, the cake is delicious, go ahead and eat it. Smiles. Izuku. Sees Yuku, yes, eats some of the cake and starts to cry. Yuku. Izuku. Izuku. It's so delicious, tears welling up. Maruko. I'm glad. 5 days later. During that time, Izuku was in the hospital where he was very well taken care of. Now his condition was better, they fed him well and put a cast on his little leg. Although he could not walk for 4 months, he was also visited by Yuku and Maruko. He loved being visited by them because they taught him many different foods that he liked very much, especially one called katsudon. Now Izuku was in his bedroom playing with some dolls that Yuku had given him. Meanwhile, the doctor was talking to Yuku and Maruko about what they would do with Izuku. Doctor. Well, it seems we'll have to take him to an orphanage since he doesn't appear to have any relatives nearby and no one has wanted to adopt him either. Yuku. We understand, doctor. Thank you very much, doctor. Excuse me, leaves. Ryako. Sees Izuku through the window, he's a good boy. It's a shame he's going to an orphanage. Rumi. Yes, but we have no other option for that. Ryako. That's right, looks at Izuku, hey, call me crazy, but I've grown very fond of him. Rumi. He's a good boy too, and he learns quickly. Looks at Izuku, I hope he finds a good family. Ryako. Me too, wait, that's it. Rumi. What's wrong? Ryako. I'm going to give Izuku what he deserves. I'm going to adopt him. Rumi. Surprised, wow, but why? Ryako. He deserves to be happy, see Izuku. I'm determined, I'm going to give him what he deserves, a family. Rumi. Sees Ryako and smiles, well, but I want to cuddle first, takes some toys out of a bag. Ryako. I'll talk to him. Enters the room and approaches Izuku, hi Izuku, how are you feeling? Izuku's sad face, via Ryako, hola señorita Yuku. I feel good. Ryako. I'm glad. Hey Izuku, I have to tell you something, looks at him, you know you'll have to go to an orphanage, right? Izuku. Yes, a little sad. Ryako. I see, sighs, well I wanted to see if you'd like me to adopt you. Izuku. Sees her, adopt me. Ryako. If you already know that I'm your mother, smiles. Izuku. Starts to cry, but why? Why would he have someone like me as his son? He sees his scars, someone with all these wounds, he rubs his eyes. Ryako. Izuku, look at me. She cups his cheeks. You're a good boy, and despite everything that's happened to you, you're still smiling. She looks him in the eyes. Those scars might mean something bad to you, but in my opinion, those scars say, it doesn't matter if they hurt me because I'll keep smiling because I want a new life. Izuku. Unable to hold back his tears and hugs Ryako, crying, please, let me be your son. He snuggles into Ryuko's chest. Ryako. Hugs him and strokes his head, my little dragon, smiles. Ryako. Now rest. She gently lays him down. I'll go with Maruko to get everything ready. She kisses Izuku's forehead. Rest, son. She smiles. Izuku. Yawns, yes. Mom falls asleep. Ryako. Felt an arrow in her heart, hee leaves the room, Rumi. Sees that Rumi is crying, Rumi, are you crying? Rumi. No, turns away. Ryako. You're crying, Rumi. Looks at her. Rumi. Okay, even tough guys cry, looks at her, so don't judge me. 4 days had passed since Ryako fought to gain custody of Izuku. Finally, with Rumi's help, she was able to adopt him. They also showed him his new home and his new room, although on the first night Izuku asked to sleep with his new mother, Ryako. Now Rumi and Ryako were with Izuku at a shopping mall to buy him clothes and everything else he needed. Rumi. Looking at the clothes, what do you think of this, Izuku? Takes an All Might sweater, it's cute, isn't it? Izuku. He was sitting in the cart because of his broken leg, he sees the sweater, yeah, it's nice. He smiles a little. Ryako. If you want anything, just tell us, Izuku. She pats his head. Izuku. Si ve los diferentes artículos, ve una figura de Yuku. Ryako. Sees Izuku and what he was looking at. He approaches him. Do you want it? Smiles. Izuku turns away. No, I'm fine, thanks. Continues looking at things. Ryako smiles. He really is a good boy. Takes the figure and puts it in the cart. After 2 hours of shopping they would have already arrived home. Ryako entering her house. We're here. Puts the bags on the sofa. Rumi carefully lowers the bags and Izuku, can you use the crutches? Takes out the crutches. Izuku, I'll try. He takes the crutches. He walks carefully towards the sofa. Ryako sees Izuku. That's it. Be careful. Izuku smiles. Izuku arrives at the sofa and sits down. Ryako, we'll get things ready. You can watch TV in the meantime. Hands her the TV remote. Izuku, okay, turns on the TV and starts watching cartoons. Rumi closed the door but someone rang the doorbell. I'm coming. Opens the door. Yes. Tomoko. Hola Rumi. Pixie. Hello Bunny. Shino. Hi Rumi, it's been a while. Rumi. Oh, if it isn't the wild Pussycats. Sees them. What are they doing at Ryuko's house? Pixie. Don't you remember? Rumi denies it. It's girls' night. Ryako arrives with them. Oh, hi girls, what are you doing here? Pixie. Did you forget too, Ryako? It's our girls' night. Ryako looks at the date on her phone. Oh no, I completely forgot. Looks at Izuku. But I can't go out today, girls. Shino. Why? Ryako. Well, a few things happened. First, let me introduce you to someone. Smiles. Come in. Pixie. Who? Your boyfriend? Ryako. Not exactly. Points to Izuku. I present to you Izuku. Izuku Tatsuma. He is my son. The three of them were in shock. Pixie. What? Approaches Izuku. Is he really your son? Wait. When did you get pregnant? Sees Ryako. Izuku. Startled by Pixie's screams. Ah. Tomoko. She hatched from an egg. Sees Ryako. Shino. Who's the father? Approaches Izuku. The three of them continued shouting questions to Ryako about Izuku, but they fell silent when they heard crying. Izuku. Crying. N. No, curls up into a ball. N. Don't hurt me. Trembling. Ryako. Oh no. Approaches Izuku. Izuku. Calm down, they won't hurt you. Picks him up and pets him. They're friends, they won't hurt you. Izuku snuggles into Ryuko's chest. I'm trembling. Rumi hits the three of them on the head. You saw what you did. Angry. The three. Sorry. They tilt their heads. Ryako sad face caressing Izuku. Yeah, Izuku, calm down. Izuku calms down a little. Turns around and sees the Pussycats. They're not going to hurt me, are they? Sees Ryako. Ryako sees Izuku and smiles at him. They're not going to hurt you, I promise. Kisses his forehead and sits him down on the sofa. Well, girls, let me tell you about Izuku. After a few minutes, Ryako told them Izuku's story and how he distrusted people he didn't know. Tomoko. Poor thing. Looking at Izuku. Pixie. Those guys. Clenches her fist. Shino. He really suffered a lot. Looks at Izuku who was already calm. Ryako. Yes, goes to Izuku. Well son, introduce yourself. Izuku. Shyly. Why yes. Sees the Pussycats. I'm Izuku mid. That is, Tatsuma. Gives a small bow. Tomoko. We're sorry we scared you, Izuku. Pixie. Yes, we're sorry, little one. Shino. Yes, please forgive us for scaring you, Izuku. Izuku sees them. Oh okay. Shino. Well, let us introduce ourselves. She sits down at Izuku's level. I'm Shino Sosaki, also known as the Mandalay Hero. She smiles. Tomoko. My name is Tomoko Shiratoko. My hero name is Ragdoll. Pixie. My name is Ryako Tsuchikawa. My hero name is Pixie Bob, but you can call me Pixie. Shino. Although one of our teammates is missing, stands up. The three of them. We are the wild Pussycats. They strike their classic poses. Izuku sees them. He laughs a little and claps. The three. How cute. Pixie smiles. Well, since Ryako can't go out, everyone looks at her. How about we watch some movies here? Ryako. Yes, of course, no problem. Izuku. Movies. Sees his mother. Ryako. Oh yeah, you don't know them. How about we look at some that are appropriate for Izuku's age? Looks at Rumi and the Pussycats. Rumi. I have no problem with that. Pixie. Yes, of course, I have no problem with that. Tomoko. Yes, looks at Izuku. I'm sure you like Izuku a lot. Shino. You're going to love them, Izuku. After a few minutes of preparing the popcorn and bringing some soft drinks. Tomoko. Okay Izuku, which one do you want to watch? Points to the movies on the screen. Izuku. Looks at the movie titles. That one points to a movie. Tomoko. The Book of Life is fine, let's watch that one. She puts on the movie and sits down. After watching the movie for an hour and a half. Shino. And what did you think, Izuku? Sees Izuku shedding tears. Izuku. Ryako. Izuku, what's wrong? She wipes away his tears. Izuku. Nothing, it was just a really nice movie. Ryako. I'm glad you liked it. Checks the time. Wow, it's really late. Picks up Izuku. Time for bed, Izuku. Izuku. Yes, yawns. Rumi. We'll use the guest room. She stretches and yawns. After preparing for sleep, Ryako lays Izuku down in his room. Good night, Izuku. Lies down with him and hugs him. Izuku. Good night, Mom. He curls up and falls asleep. Ryako. He kisses his forehead and falls asleep. In the morning, Ryako sits up a little. I slept so well. Sees a bundle next to her. Uncovers Izuku a little. How cute. Sees him shed a few tears. Izuku. Izuku. Mom. Ryako. He really is strange. Wait, there must still be some of his things at his old house. Looks at Izuku. I'll try to get them. Pants Izuku. Izuku. Wakes up. Ryako. Good morning Izuku. Izuku. Good morning. Stretches. Ryako. Come on, let's have breakfast. She puts on her robe and picks up Izuku. But first, let's brush our teeth. She goes to the bathroom. After brushing their teeth, they both go downstairs and see Rumi cooking. Rumi. Good morning. Ryako and Izuku. Good morning. Ryako. You really did get up early, Rumi. Rumi. Well, at 9 a.m. I have to go on patrol. She puts the food on the table and sits down. Ryako. I see. Carefully places Izuku in the chair. Thank you for the food. Eats. Izuku. Thank you for the food. Eats. Pixie. Entering the kitchen without pants. Wah. Good morning. Sleepily. Rumi. Covers Izuku's eyes. What are you doing without pants, cat? Pixie. Looks. Oh, this is how I sleep. Shino. Good morning. Throws the pants to Pixie. Put them on. Pixie. There's a child here. Pixie. Yes, puts on her pants now. Rumi. Uncovers Izuku's eyes. You can see now, Izuku. Izuku. A little confused. Okay, continues eating. After a few hours the Pussycats were already leaving. Shino. Well, we're leaving now. Ryako. See you later, girls. Tomoko. We're going to Izuku's birthday party. Pixie. By the way, when is it? Goes to Yuku. Izuku. Being carried by Ryako. July 15th. Sees them. The 5 o'clock. That's in 7 days. Surprised. Shino. Well, we'll come that day. She approaches Izuku. See you, Izuku. She kisses his cheek. Take care. Tomoko. Kisses her cheek too. That we will bring lots of presents. Pixie. Kisses Izuku on the forehead. Take good care of yourself, Izuku. Izuku. Feels ticklish from the kisses. Bye. Waves his hand goodbye. 3 o'clock. Goodbye. They get into the taxi and leave. Rumi. Well, I'm going too. Ruffles Izuku's hair. See you later. Izuku. Goodbye Aunt Rumi. Rumi. Sees him. This kid is going to give me diabetes. Smiles. Goodbye. Izuku leaves. Ryako. Goodbye. Looks at Izuku. Well, let's get your things ready. Izuku. Yes, Mom. Ryako. Smiles and enters the house with Izuku. 6 days had passed since the Pussycats' visit. During that time, Izuku met Taishiro, better known as the hero Fatgum. Ryako thought Izuku needed a father figure and couldn't think of anyone better than Fatgum. When Izuku saw Fatgum, he was reminded of the character Totoro from a movie he'd seen with Rumi. Luckily, Izuku mustered up the courage to meet Teishiro, which he enjoyed immensely. Teishiro taught him many things about heroes and food he'd never known. Now, Rumi and Ryako were out shopping for things for Izuku's party. Ryako, looking at various toys, what do you think? Does Rumi like it? Rumi, picks up some boxing gloves, how about this? Ryako, are you going to teach him boxing? A little angry. Rumi, relax, Super Mom puts the gloves in the stroller. He likes heroes, and if he wants to be one, he has to know how to fight. Ryako, I guess that's true. She takes a cake and puts it in the cart. Ryako takes her vibrating cell phone and answers, hello. Teishiro, Ryako, we're on our way to your house. Is everything ready? Ryako, we're coming right now, goes to the register, do you think you can distract Izuku for another hour? Teishiro, I can't think of anything else, but that's fine. See you later. Ryako, yes, thank you, goodbye. Hangs up. Rumi arrives with Ryako carrying a bunch of toys. Ryako looks at her surprised, don't you think you're exaggerating? Looks at all the toys. Rumi puts the toys in the box. An hour later they had already arrived at Ryuko's house. The Pussycats also arrived and helped with the decorating. Ryako invited a friend of hers and her daughter over. She thought Izuku might like to meet a girl his own age. After they finished decorating, Ryako called Teishiro to come to the house. Teishiro, arriving with Izuku on his shoulders, all right, we're here, opens the door and enters. Izuku sees the lights are off, isn't Mom here? The lights come on and everyone comes out of their hiding places. Everyone. Surprise. Izuku. Surprised. Teishiro's sad face, baha Izuku. Ryako approaches Izuku, happy birthday, Izuku. Smiles. Izuku sees the decorations, thank you, Mom. Smiles. Rumi. Well, let's celebrate. Smiles. After a few hours of playing and eating. Ryako. Izuku, let me introduce you to someone. She approaches Najire. This is Najire Hado. She's my friend's daughter. Izuku sees Najire and blushes, she's so cute. Najire. How cute, hugs Izuku, congratulations, smiles. Izuku. Thank you, blushing, I'm Izuku Tatsuma. Najire. I'm Najire Hado, sees him, but call me Hado, sees Izuku's horns, oh can I touch them? Izuku. Yeah, lowers his head. Hado touches Izuku's horns, oh yeah, they're tough, hee. Izuku. Hee, smiles. Rumi approaches Ryako, it seems he already has a girlfriend. Points to Izuku and Najire playing. Ryako sees them, I think you're good friends now. Smiles. Rumi. Yes, of course, for now, haha. Ryako sees her, what are you laughing at? Rumi. Well, maybe they'll be a couple in the future, right? Points at Najire and Izuku. Ryako sees them, maybe hee. 10 years later, Izuku doesn't meet Bakugo until UA because he studied at another school. During that time, Izuku learned to use his quirk better and also went to a psychologist thanks to Ryako. That helped him a lot because now he is not afraid of being hurt or meeting new people. Rumi also taught him different types of fighting, but Izuku has the most experience in karate and boxing. Izuku was already 16 years old and was about to begin his studies at UA. Izuku. Arranging his things, I think I have everything now. He takes his backpack and goes downstairs to the living room. Ryako sees Izuku ready to start at UA. Smiles. Izuku. Yes, smiles. Ryako. Are you carrying everything? Izuku. Yes, checks his things, I have my books and I already sent my costume design to UA. Ryako. Okay, let's go then. They are both heading to the UA. Ryako. Well, I'll see you later. She looks at Izuku and strokes his cheek. You've really grown so much. She smiles. Izuku smiles and gets out of the car but is called by Ryako. Ryako. Aren't you going to give me a goodbye kiss? Izuku. Well, notices several students watching them. Ryako. Let's get out of here. Izuku. Blushing, okay. gives her a quick kiss on the cheek there. He heads towards the academy entrance. Ryako, have a nice day little dragon, smiles and leaves. Izuku, blushing, how embarrassing. He goes to his classroom, opens the door and sees no one, looks like I'm one of the first to arrive. He takes his seat and takes out his phone. Izuku, talking to Najire via messages. Chat, Izuku, have you arrived at UA yet? Hado, I'm already in my classroom, are you? 3. Izuku, me too, but no one's arrived yet. Hado, well then you'll have to wait hehe. Well, our teacher has arrived. We'll talk later throwing kisses. Izuku, yeah of course grin. Izuku puts his phone away and sees the other students starting to arrive. Sits next to Izuku, hello, I'm Mina Ashido, extends her hand. Izuku, I'm Izuku Tatsuma, nice to meet you. He accepts the handshake and smiles. Mina sees Izuku's tail, horns, and wings. Hey, one question, what quirk do you have? Izuku, oh, my quirk is dragon, wags his tail. I can transform into a dragon, breathe fire, fly, and I also have a small regenerative ability. Mina, regeneration, you can lose a limb and grow another one back. Curious. Izuku, oh no, my regeneration isn't strong enough to regenerate lost limbs, but it is strong enough to close a large wound. Also, my saliva is healing. Mina, it's incredible, smiles. After a few minutes everyone arrives, including their teacher. Aizawa, well, I'm Shota Aizawa and I'll be your teacher for the next 3 years. Pulls out a physical education uniform, I know it's sudden, but put this on and head to the field. After a few minutes everyone arrives at the field. Aizawa, alright, let's see, you. Points at Izuku, from what I understand, you joined on Yuku's recommendation, throws a ball at him, what was your throwing record? Izuku, 50 meters. Aizawa, okay, stand in the circle and throw it with your quirk, looks at him, throw it with everything you've got. Izuku, stands in the circle and prepares to throw the ball, okay, he throws the ball but it doesn't go very far, huh. But I activated my quirk. Aizawa, activating his quirk, I think I told you to throw it with everything you've got. He ties him up with his tape and pulls him closer. Don't think that just because I came in on Yuku's recommendation, it'll give me any advantage. Izuku, nervously, you're the eraser hero, Erasehead. The others, I've never heard of him. Aizawa, releases Izuku, now throw it with everything you've got. Looks at him, got it. Izuku, why yes, steps into the circle and glances at Aizawa, wants me to throw her with everything I've got. Okay, gives a fierce smile like Maruko, here I go, starts to grow and change his appearance. Everyone watched as he transformed into a dragon and became taller than the second floor of the academy. Izuku, here I go. He throws the ball very hard, creating a gust of wind. They were all covered by the earth that rose up. Izuku, how much was it? He starts to return to normal. Aizawa sees the result, 900 meters. Everyone was surprised. Mina, this will be fun. Aizawa, fun, huh. Then let's have some fun. Smiles, the last one to finish the tests will be expelled. And so the tests began, where Izuku came in first in almost every one. For example, he achieved the fastest possible run thanks to his incredible flying speed, and in the strength test, he lifted over 500 kilograms without transforming. In the end, Aizawa said that the expulsion thing was a joke and that he told them that so they would give it their all. Classes continued as normal and now they were leaving. Izuku, looking at the chat with his mother, she's very busy, I think I'd better walk. Starts walking, luckily the house isn't that far away. Mina, Tatsuma, she arrives with him, you live around here too. Izuku, oh yeah, I live about 8 blocks away. Mina, seriously, me too. What street do you live on? Izuku, I asterisk 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 asterisk. Mina, I live on the next street over, so why don't we go together? Izuku, yes, of course, let's go. So they started walking until they first reached Mina's house, and after leaving her, Izuku went to his own house. Izuku enters his house, I'm so tired. Sits down, I guess I can make dinner. Goes to the kitchen and starts making dinner. A week had already passed since classes started. During that time, although Izuku wasn't very sociable, he became friends with everyone, especially Mina Ishido. You could say they were best friends. Izuku. Drawing M. Mina stands behind Izuku and sees him drawing. Wow, that's a good drawing, Izuku. Izuku. Startled, he closes his notebook. Thanks. Mina. I think I've seen that girl before. Wait, isn't she in 3rd grade? Izuku. Why yes, she's a friend of mine, smiles and opens his notebook. She's very pretty. Mina. Oh, so you like it, huh? Gives him a light nudge with her elbow. Hehe. Izuku. What? No, it's just that. Well, maybe I do like it. He scratches the back of his neck. Mina. All love, all might. I'm entering like a normal person entering the hall. All might. Alright, today I'll be giving you your lesson. We'll have training matches, but first, you can't be heroes without your suits. He presses a button and the cases pop out of a wall. Put them on and meet me in the fake city. After everyone had put on their suits. All Might. You look good, young people looking at the students' outfits. Well, let's begin. Iida. Wait, Almighty, Tatsuma is missing. Izuku. Arrives. Sorry for the delay. Everyone sees Izuku's outfit, and some girls blush at Izuku's toned physique. Mina. Wow, Izuku is amazing. Izuku. Hehe, thanks. After the teams were chosen. All Might. Okay, first match, the villains will be Bakugo and Tenya versus Tatsuma and Uraraka, who will be the heroes. Everyone went to their posts. Izuku. Looking at the building map, so we'll have to retrieve a bomb. Uraraka. I'm nervous looking at the map. All Might. Over the loudspeakers begin. Izuku. Enters the building with Uraraka. Okay, the bomb is on the top floor. Uraraka. Entendido. Izuku. Smells Bakugo's scent. Watch out. He throws himself at Uraraka to avoid being hit by Bakugo's explosion. Bakugo. Not bad, lizard. He makes explosions in his hands. Izuku. Uraraka, you go get the bomb. I'll take care of Bakugo. Uraraka. Okay, leaves. Bakugo. Runs towards Izuku to blast him. Shine. Izuku. Crouches to avoid the explosion and punches Bakugo in the stomach. Bakugo. Walks away and clutches his stomach. Damn it. Izuku. Gets into a fighting stance. Let's go, Bakugo. Smiles fiercely. Bakugo. Hey, fine, if that's what you want. They both started fighting. Meanwhile, in the observation room. Kirishima. Watching Izuku and Bakugo fight. They're both amazing. Mina. Izuku is amazing watching the fight. All Might. Watching the fight. There's a reason he's the son of the heroine Yuku. He's really improved a lot since the day we rescued him. Asterisk. Everyone was shocked. Melissa. Is he Yuku's son? Kaminari. Then he must be very strong. Back with Izuku and Bakugo. They were both tired of fighting so much. Uraraka. Through the communicator. Tatsuma. I'm here, but Iida is keeping watch and clearing the area so I can't use my quirk. Izuku. Wait there, I'm coming. Sees Bakugo. I have to go to Uraraka. Bakugo. Points his glove at Izuku. If they made my suit the way I asked, smiles, then my gloves should store my sweat and starts pulling the trigger. All Might. Young Bakugo, if you do that you will die. Bakugo. He won't die if he dodges it. Looks at Izuku. Don't die. Pulls the trigger and a large explosion ball appears. Izuku. Damn it. He receives Bakugo's attack. Everyone was shocked. Mineta. Did he kill him? After the smoke cleared, everyone saw Izuku without the top part of his suit and covered in scales. Izuku. Stops covering himself. Damn, that really hurt. He shakes his arms, which were slightly burned by the explosion. Bakugo. You're crazy. He lunges towards Izuku. Take this. Izuku. Hits Bakugo with his tail, slamming him against the wall. Lend me this. Takes Bakugo's glove. Uraraka. Get in a corner. Uraraka listens to him and takes a evasive position away from the building. Izuku. Releases the trigger of the glove and a large explosion blasts up the building. Now. Sorry about this. Punches Bakugo, knocking him unconscious. Okay. Flies upwards. Uraraka. Home run meteor using a pillar of the building, She hits a lot of debris towards Iida. Iida. Covering himself. Uraraka. Sees Izuku arrive and jumps towards him. Izuku. Grabs Uraraka and pushes her towards the bomb. Uraraka. Release. Deactivates her quirk and falls, hugging the bomb recovered. Iida. The bomb. All Might. The heroes win. Uraraka. Yes, we did it. Izuku. Smiles, good job. He approaches Iida and helps him up. Iida. Congratulations, smiles. Izuku. You guys didn't do badly. After all the battles, classes continued as normal. Now they were on break. Izuku. Walking towards the cafeteria, I'm so hungry. Izuku. Izuku. Turns around and sees his mother running. Mom. Ryako. Arrives with Izuku and checks him over. Are you hurt? Worried. Izuku. Mom, calm down. He smiles nervously and moves away from his mother. What are you doing here, Mom? Ryako. I heard about your fight and wanted to see if you were okay. She checks him quickly. It seems you are. Izuku. You really worry me a lot, haha. Najire. Izuku. Hugs Izuku tightly. It's so good to see you. Izuku. Hello, Fairy, as released by Najire. It's good to see you too. Najire. Are you going to the cafeteria? Let's eat together. Sees Ryako. Hi Yuku-chan. Ryako. Hi Najire, waves and sees them. Well, I have to hand in some things for the director. See you at home. Izuku leaves. Izuku. Sure, see you later. Najire. Let's go. She pulls Izuku towards the cafeteria. Izuku. Sees Najire. She's so cute. Hey, Hado, do you have a boyfriend? Najire. Stops. No, I don't have one. Looks at him. Why do you ask? Do you already have a girlfriend? A little jealous. Izuku. It was just a question and I don't have a girlfriend. Najire. Oh well, sees him. Then let's eat. After eating, they continued with Midnight's class. Midnight. Okay, take out your work, I'm going to check it. Looks at Izuku. Young Tatsuma, could you collect your classmates' notebooks? Izuku. Yes, sensei. He walks past his row and collects the notebooks until he reaches Mina. Mina, and your work. Mina. Wait, checks her backpack. Let's see. Here it is. Takes the notebook and gives it to Izuku. Izuku. I'm surprised you haven't forgotten. Hehe. Mina. Hey, Izuku. But am I right? Mina. But you're right, haha. After collecting all the notebooks, Izuku gives them to Midnight. Midnight. While I'm checking your work, you can talk amongst yourselves, but don't make too much noise. Mina. Approaches Izuku. Hey Izuku, what did you do during training? Izuku. What? Mina. When you were attacked by Bakugo, you were covered in scales. Izuku. Oh, that. I can cover my body with scales. He raises his arm and makes scales appear. They're just as strong and resistant as steel. Mina. Takes Izuku's arm. They're very pretty. Izuku. Hehe, thanks. Najire. Sees them through the window. Jealously enters the classroom. Excuse me, Midnight Sensei, may I see Izuku Tatsuma? Midnight. Okay, Najire. Thank you, Izuku. Come on. Leaves the room. Mina. She seems jealous. Whispers to Izuku. Good luck. Izuku. Goes to Najire. What's wrong, Hado? Najire. As that girl. Sees Mina through the window. Your girlfriend? Izuku. Mina. No, she's my friend. Well, you could say best friend. Najire. I thought I was your best friend. Pouts. Izuku. Well, yeah, but can't I have another best friend? Looks at her. Najire. Well, yes, but still, I'm your super best friend. Izuku. Even though I wish you were something else. Hey, well, why did you want to see me? Najire. Oh, yes, here. Takes out the notebook of notes about Izuku's quirks. Aunt Ryu said to give you this. Izuku. Oh, my notebook. Takes the notebook. Thank you, Fairy. Najire. You're welcome. She looks at him. Do you think you can thank me like when we were kids? Blushing. Izuku. When we were kids. He remembers a kiss. Najire. If only on the cheek. Izuku. Oh okay. Kisses Najire's cheek. Thank you, Fairy. Najire. You're welcome. Smiles and leaves. Izuku enters the classroom and sits down. Mina, have you already asked her to be your girlfriend? Izuku, I don't know what you mean, blushing. Mina, oh come on Izuku, everyone saw when you kissed him on the cheek, smiles. Izuku, what? Turns to look at everyone. Everyone nodded and gave a thumbs up. Kirishima, behind Izuku, that's manly. Tatsuma puts a hand on his shoulder. Izuku, how embarrassing, lies down on his desk. Aizawa, entering the classroom, good morning. Everyone, good morning, sensei. Aizawa, okay, today we'll have rescue training at USJ, so go put on your suits. Everyone, yes. Aizawa, silence activates his quirk and everyone falls silent anyway. First you'll have to choose your president and vice president, gets into his jacket. When you've chosen them, tell me. Izuku, how did we choose them? Is interrupted. Everyone, I want to be president. Mina, choose me and there will be fewer chores, she said proudly. Mineta, number, choose me and the girls' skirts will be shorter. He is hit by Izuku's tail. Iida, I think a vote would be best. Kirishima, but that way everyone would vote for themselves, right? Izuku writes on a piece of paper and leaves it on Aizawa's desk, then let's see if they're really smart. Everyone would cast their votes. Aizawa, okay, let's see. Counts the votes. Iida 6 votes. Momo 4 votes. The others 1 vote. Iida, I promise to be a great president. Aizawa, alright, now go put on your suits. We'll be waiting for you behind the academy. In the locker rooms, Izuku finishes putting on his suit. Mineta, hey Tatsuma, look, Izuku sees it, it's a gift from our ancestors, shows a hole in the wall, you can see the girls' changing room through here. Iida, Mineta, that's going to cause problems. Mineta, my little Mineta is a problem. Looks through the hole, Tsuyu's hips, Uraraka's thighs, and Yaotet's, strangled by Izuku's tail. Izuku, that's enough. Shorty leans against the wall, just leave them alone. Feels Jiro's jack on his back, ah. Jiro, through the hole, I'm sorry. Then they arrive at the bus. Iida, okay everyone, form a line and enter in an orderly fashion, waving her arms. Everyone gets on the bus. Tsuyu, hey Tatsuma, Izuku looks at her, I'm a sincere person, and when I see something that makes me curious, I ask myself a lot of questions, looks at Izuku. Can I ask you one without making you uncomfortable? Izuku, see claro Tsuyu. Tsuyu, well, I was wondering why you're wearing that black shirt under your suit. It doesn't seem to be part of your suit, Hiro. Izuku, oh, well, I'm sorry I can't answer that, Tsuyu, but it's personal. He clutches his chest, I don't want them to see my scars, or at least not yet. Asterisk. Tsuyu. Okay, Hiro. After a few minutes everyone arrives at the USJ and enters the building. Aizawa. Alright, here you'll have to do different training exercises to test your endurance in different situations. He walks towards a lake where there's a boat. 13. This way they will be ready for different situations. Then everyone sees someone land on the ship. Kirishima. They even have fake villains. Aizawa. It's not fake, gets into a fighting stance, you guys get out of here. Villain, All Might, you won't get anywhere, heroes. He jumps and delivers a powerful blow to the ground, causing all the buildings to block the exits. Izuku. Standing up, damn, he's just as strong as All Might. Melissa. That blow knocked Aizawa and 13 Sensei unconscious, looks at the two mentioned. Bakugo. Then we'll have to fight. Villain. Come on, heroes. Holding Todoroki. Bakugo propels himself with his explosions shine. He throws a kick but the villain stops it as if it were nothing. Villain. That's all, hero. Punches Bakugo, sending him flying. Bakugo, is grabbed by a huge hand. Izuku in his dragon form, are you okay? Bakugo. Yes, gets down from Izuku's hand. Izuku. We can't attack if he has Todoroki, gets into a fighting stance. Momo. Fires a cannon that launches a net over the villain, go. Villain. Destroys the net and moves his hand forcefully, launching a very strong gust of air. Melissa. I have an idea. Melissa follows the same plan as Izuku in the anime. Melissa. Being thrown by Tsuyu, She grabs Todoroki and hits him with a moneta ball. Smash! With her finger she launches a blast of air towards the villain. Izuku. Hey Bakugo, wanna try a new move? He takes Bakugo in his hand. Bakugo. Go ahead, Lizard smiles. Izuku. When the lance starts making explosions and you spin on your axis. Bakugo. I like the sound of that, let's do it. Izuku throws Bakugo towards the villain. Bakugo starts spinning forward and begins making explosions. Everyone saw a smoke wheel crash into the villain, throwing him far away. Villain. Gets stuck to a wall covered by Moneta's balls. I can't move, tries to get out. Bakugo. Approaching the villain now for the final blow. Kirishima. Why don't we let Izuku eat it? Sees Izuku arrive in his dragon form. Izuku. Okay, opens his mouth and approaches the villain. Villain. No, wait. Removes his mask. I'm here. All Might. Haha, it really was a great fight, just as I expected from the future heroes. Everyone stared at him with a somber expression. All Might. With a drop of sweat. Well, I'm very sorry, everyone. What happened, idiot? They all hit All Might. Uraraka. It was very cruel, All Might. Iida. Thanks to that, Melissa hurt her finger. She should be ashamed. Melissa. Sits down relieved. Thank goodness it was All Might. Smiles. Almuth. Melissa Shonen. Everyone. No Melissa Shonen. They hit him again and then All Might is crushed by Izuku's enormous hand. Izuku. That was because of the scare. All Might. Returns to normal. All Might. I. Deserved it. Aizawa. Arrives with them. Enough, take a break. You can go eat at the food stalls in the building and then we'll continue with training. Melissa Vea Vera Rikobari girl. Uraraka. Come on Melissa, I'll go with you. Melissa. You. After training. Izuku. Leaning back in his desk. So it was a day of surprises. Mina. If it was. The starting bell rings. Izuku. Well, see you tomorrow. He takes his backpack and leaves. Izuku. Enters his house. I'm home. Ryako. Coming out of the kitchen. Hi Izuku, how did it go? Izuku. Well, I think so. Ryako. Kreese. Izuki. Well, let me tell you better. Izuku tells his mother what All Might did during training. Ryako. All Might is really crazy. Takes a sip of her coffee. Izuku. Yes, looks down. Ryako. Sees him. Izuku. She was going to move him but hears snoring. Did he fall asleep? Izuku. Ryako. I guess he's really tired. She lays Izuku down on the sofa. He really grew that much. She strokes Izuku. The next day, Aizawa enters the classroom. Well, I have an announcement. The sports festival is coming up. Everyone. Just a normal event. Aizawa. You'll have the rest of the day off and 3 more days to rest or train. But remember that this is just one more step towards becoming a hero, since you'll have to do an internship with a hero. Gets into his jacket, but first you'll have to choose your, is interrupted. Midnight. Choose your hero names. Moneta and Kaminari. Midnight. Aizawa. Midnight will evaluate your hero names. Lies down. I'm counting on you. Midnight. Okay then, let's begin. He gives everyone a whiteboard. After everyone chose their hero names. Bakugo. The Dynamoth killing explosion hero. Midnight. Explosive, I like it. Izuku. Steps forward. Well, my hero name is Izuku. My name is. Shows his name. The Dragon Knight Onaga. Names suggested by Jazz and Magnemite and user 18,721,036. Midnight. The Onaga Dragon Knight. I like it. After that, classes continued as normal. Izuku. Now that I think about it, I should ask Aunt Rumi to train me. Kirishima. Can I train with you? Mina. And me. Izuku. Yeah, sure, but let me tell you, my Aunt Rumi's training isn't easy. Kirishima. Oh come on, they can't be that hard. Izuku. Okay then, we'll start training tomorrow. He gives them his address. We'll start early, so get ready. Mina and Kirishima. Yes. The next day at 8 a.m. Rumi was training Izuku, Kirishima, and Mina. Kirishima. Doing push-ups with weights on his back. I didn't think your Aunt Rumi was Maruko. Mina. Same as Kirishima, why didn't you say so before, Izuku? Izuku. They never asked, he goes flying after being kicked by Rumi, narrowly missing the trash cans. Ouch. Rumi. Don't get distracted. She prepares to jump towards Izuku, let's go. She jumps towards Izuku, preparing a kick. Izuku. Sees her, damn it. Grabs the trash can lids and uses them as a shield, Stops Rumi's kick with the lids, take this. Hits Rumi with his tail. Rumi. Not bad. Brat grabs him by the tail and slams him against the ground, but you need more. Izuku. Rumi. Let's go, well, that's all for today. Looks at them, but tomorrow you'll fight me again. Looks at Kirishima and Mina. The two of them felt a chill, why, yes. After 2 days of intense training, Rumi's workout, she gave them the last day to rest. Izuku was on his phone talking to Najire, hey, smiles. Ryako stands behind Izuku and watches his conversation with Najire, so when are you going to ask her to be your girlfriend? Izuku. Startled, don't do that, Mom. Puts his phone on the table, and I won't ask her that. She's older than me, I don't think she'd want to go out with me. Ryako. Well, she's 17 and her birthday is still a while away, looks at Izuku, and you're 16, your birthday is next month, so what does age matter? Izuku. Well, that's true, but I don't have the courage to ask her out. Rumi. Arrives with them, that can be added. Sees Ryako and she nods. Izuku. How? Rumi holds Izuku and Ryako takes Izuku's cell phone. Izuku. Wait, what are you doing? Looking at them. Ryako. Opens Najire's chat, I'll ask her out on a date for you. Izuku. What? Wait. Don't do it. Tries to get away from Rumi. Rumi. This will be fun, haha, holding Izuku. Chat. Izuku sad face, Ryako, hola Najire. Hado. Hi Izuku. 3 what's up? Izuku. I was wondering if you wanted to go on a date with me. Hado. Seriously, Izuku. If you're serious, you've made me feel so beautiful for a long time now, and I wanted to know if you'd like to go on a date with me. Hado. Wow, really? Okay, I'll go out with you. Izuku throwing kisses. Izuku. Okay, I'll pick you up at 8 p.m. Hado. Okay, see you later, smile. Ryako. Puts down her phone and that's it. Rumi. Lets go of Izuku and he falls to his knees, haha. Izuku. This is the end for me, Najire is going to hate me, crying comically. Ryako. I actually accept. Rumi. Phew, then we need to prepare Izuku. Both women see Izuku. Izuku. Sees them, what? They both smile and take it away to prepare it for their date. At night, Ryako. And remember, Izuku, never call a woman fat. Izuku. Is this okay? Rumi. And here's a list of places you can go at these hours, hands her the sheet, and this just in case, hands her a small box. Izuku. Takes the box and sees that they are condoms, Aunt Rumi. Ryako. I don't think they'll be necessary, Rumi. She looks at her a little angrily. Rumi. What? They're both teenagers and at that stage, looks at them, it's better to be cautious, we don't want them to have twins, or quintuplets, haha. Izuku. I don't think they'll be necessary. He puts the box on the table and goes to the door. I'm leaving now. He opens the door and goes out, but bumps into 2 large, soft things. Najire. Hola Izuku. Izuku. Hado pulls away blushing, wait, what are you doing here? Najire. I came to our date, sees him. Izuku. Well, yeah, but I thought I'd be coming for you, fairy. Najire. Oh, that's right, scratches the back of her neck, I think I was so excited about the date that I forgot, hehe. Ryako. Well, you guys better go and don't be so late. The two of them. Goodbye, they leave. Izuku. Sees Najire, so nervous, where would you like to go, Hado? Najire. Oh look, let's go to that arcade. She takes Izuku's hand and leads him to the arcade. Oh, how cute, she sees a plush dragon. Izuku. Sees her, do you want to try to get it out? He takes out some coins and gives them to her. Najire. Yes, inserts a coin into the machine and tries to get the plushie, come on. It let go. Okay. One more time. After 4 attempts he doesn't succeed. Najire. Aw, that's too bad, a little sad. Izuku. Let me try. Inserts a coin and starts playing. Najire. I don't think you can, Izuku. She is interrupted by the music from the machine that says, you won a prize. Izuku. Takes out the plushie. Here, Hado. Gives him the plushie. Najire. How did you do it? Hugs the plushie. Izuku. Well, I always play these machines to try and win an exclusive figure. He scratches the back of his neck. After a while they both went to eat and then went to the beach. Izuku's sad face. Caminando con Najire. Najire. Hey, why don't we go swimming for a while? Sees Izuku. Izuku. But we don't have swimsuits, or do we? Looks at Najire. Najire. Well, I did bring one with me, hehe. Izuku. Well, I think I can dry my shorts with my quirk later. Looks at Najire. Then let's go. Smiles. After they both left the locker rooms. Izuku. Comes out shirtless. At least she already saw my scars. I shouldn't worry. Najire. Exits. I'm ready, hehe. Izuku. Sees her and blushes. Why? You look good. Turns away. Najire. Hehe, thanks. Takes his hand. Let's go. They both played for an hour on the beach. Izuku. Come here. Trying to catch Najire. Najire. You won't catch me, Izuku. Haha. Running. Izuku. Grabs Najire's arm. I've got you. Ah, falls along with Najire. Ah, are you okay, Hado? Sees he's on top of Najire. Najire. If I'm fine. Sees Izuku on top of her and blushes. Izuku. I'm sorry, I'll move now. He was about to move but Najire stops him. Hado. Najire. Cups Izuku's cheeks. Let's stay like this for a while. Izuku. Looks into Najire's eyes. Oh, okay. Najire. Izuku. He looks at her. What do you think of me? Izuku. Well, I think you're someone very curious, fun, and who gets very excited. Looks at her, as well as very intelligent and beautiful. Najire. I think you're a very strong person who keeps going despite everything that happens. Izuku. She starts to get closer to Izuku's face. Izuku. Hado. Starts to approach Najire's face. Najire. Izuku. The two young people hugged and shared a warm kiss that lasted for 1 minute until they separated due to lack of air. Izuku. Hado, will you be my girlfriend? Najire. I thought you'd never say it. Smiles and kisses him. Both young people changed and finished their date. Izuku took Najire home and then went to his own. Izuku. Entering. I'm here. Sees his mother. Ryako. How did it go? She gives a mischievous smile. Come on, tell us, son. Izuku. You know, I would say it, but I'm a little angry because you asked Najire out on a date without my permission. He smiles kindly. Good night, Mom. He goes to his room. Ryako. Wait, Izuku, tell me. Chases after him. Come on, tell me. Izuku. Gee, as you know, these will be stories from Izuku's childhood. A beautiful morning. Ryako. Sleeping. Izuku. Enters Ryuko's room. Mom. Ryako. Izuku. Climbs onto the bed and sees her. Gets under the covers and hugs Ryako. Ryako. Abraza Izuku. Am I Dragoncito? Izuku. Smiles. Mom, wake up. Ryako. Wakes up. What's wrong? Sees Izuku and pets him. Izuku. It's already 12 a.m. You have to wake up, Mom. Ryako. 5 minutes. Hugs Izuku tighter. A little longer. Yawns. Izuku. Mom, wake up. He pulls Ryuko's cheeks. Wake up. Hehe. Ryako. Oh, fine. She gets up. Well, let's have breakfast. She picks up Izuku and goes to the kitchen. Izuku. Fuck you. Izuku in direction. Ryako. Was in her office at her agency finishing the paperwork. Finally I'm done. She stretches and her phone starts ringing. She answers. Hello, Rumi. Hola Ryako. Ryako. Hi Rumi, what's up? Rumi. Well, I came to pick up Izuku from kindergarten like you asked. Ryako. Yeah, and what's up? Rumi. Well, it turns out Izuku is in the direction. Ryako. Surprised. What? Why is she there? What did she do? Rumi. Well, from what the teacher told me, he and another student got into a fight. Ryako. K. Rumi. Well, they told me they wanted to see you first to tell you. So you'd better come. Ryako. Okay, I'm on my way. Hangs up. I hope I haven't done anything wrong. After 30 minutes, Ryako entered the principal's office. When she entered, she saw Izuku sitting with a sad expression and Rumi next to him. Teacher. I'm glad you came. Mrs. Tatsuma points to the chair. Please take a seat. Ryako sits next to Izuku. And what did Izuku do? Looks at the teacher. Teacher. As I told Miss Rumi, Izuku got into a fight with one of his classmates. Ryako. And why did the fight start? She looks at Izuku and then at the teacher. Teacher. Can you tell me why the fight started, Izuku? Izuku pulls out a torn PE shirt. We were in PE and when we changed he saw my scars and started making fun of me, saying a lot of mean things. Looks down and sheds a few tears. I got really angry, and I hit him. Teacher. I see. Looks at Ryako. We will speak with the child's parents to discuss their son's behavior. Looks at Izuku, and if what he says is true the other children must have been witnesses so we will ask them. That's all. You can leave. Ryako. Thank you. She takes Izuku's hand and leaves with Rumi. During the walk home, Izuku didn't say a single word and didn't even look at Ryako or Rumi. Ryako enters the house. We're here. Izuku goes to his room. Rumi sees Izuku. I think you should talk to Ryako. Ryako. You're right. Goes to Izuku's room. Izuku knocks on the door. Can I come in? Izuku remains silent. Ryako. I'm going to come in. She enters Izuku's room and sees him in a pillow fort. Izuku. Izuku. He peeked out briefly and quickly went back inside the fort. Ryako. Izuku, I want to talk to you. She peeks into the fort and sees him. Izuku sees her. You're mad at me, aren't you? He sheds a few tears. Ryako. What? I'm not angry. Izuku sees him. Izuku steps out of the fort. If you're angry. Looks down. Don't hit me hard please. Ryako. He thinks I'm going to punish him with blows. How much have you suffered, Izuku? Izuku. I'm not angry. She takes his hands. It's true what you did was wrong, but it wasn't your fault. You couldn't stand those taunts, and that's okay, son. She picks him up. Izuku hugs Ryako. I'm sorry. Crying. Ryako pets him. There, Izuku, it's okay. You didn't do anything wrong. Looks at him. Hey, I have a surprise for you. Pulls out a notebook. I got you the autographs of many heroes. Smiles. Izuku takes the notebook. Really? Opens the notebook and sees the autographs. Oh, it's Gang Orca's. His eyes were shining. Ryako strokes him. Izuku, promise me you won't fight again, unless it's in self-defense, okay? Izuku. Yes, Mom, I promise. He snuggles up to Ryako. Training. Rumi. Alright Izuku, today we're going to train so you can better control your quirk. Izuku. See Rumi. Rumi brings over a punching bag. Okay, first let's see how much you've improved in boxing. Looks at it. So hit it with all your might. Izuku. Yes. Gets into a fighting stance. Rumi. Okay, go all out. She's silenced when she sees the bag go flying from a punch by Izuku. Izuku sees her. Did I do it right? Aunt Rumi. Rumi. Yes very well. Sees the sack. How strong is this kid? Okay Izuku, I'll stand on your shoulders and you have to walk, okay? Izuku. Okay. Gets under Rumi. Rumi gets on Izuku's shoulders. Okay, let's go. Izuku. Yes. Picks up Rumi as if nothing happened and walks away. Rumi sees Izuku carrying her as if it were nothing. How strong is he? Hey Ryako, come here. Ryako goes to them. What's wrong? Sees Rumi being carried by Izuku. Rumi. Climb on my back. Ryako. Ryako. Are you okay? Climbs onto Rumi's back. Now what? Rumi. Okay, now walk. Izuku. Izuku. Yes. Picks up both women as if nothing happened and walks like this. Ryako. Surprised by Izuku's strength. Wow, he's really strong. Rumi. Yes, we have to teach him how to control his strength. She strokes Izuku. If he's already strong like this, I don't even want to imagine him in his dragon form. Ryako. That's true. All the UA students were at the stadium to begin. PM. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the UA Sports Festival. The crowd screams. PM. Today I'll be your commentator, and next to me is Eraserhead looks at Aizawa. Anything to say, Aizawa? Why am I here? PM. Because you had nothing better to do. Anyway, as referee for the first-year students, we have the 18-plus heroine Midnight. Midnight goes up on stage and takes the microphone. Before we begin, I'd like the student with the highest score on the exams to come and say a few words. Looks at the students. Katsuki Bakugo, please come up. Bakugo goes up on stage and approaches the microphone. I'm going all out, so you guys do yours too. Goes down and returns to his place. Midnight. That said, the first test will be looks at the screen obstacle course, everyone to your positions. After everyone went to the starting line. PM. On your marks, get set, go. Everyone was going to run, but everyone's feet froze. Todoroki. Don't get in the way. Running. Bakugo. Damn, half and half. Breaks the ice and runs. Izuku. Damn it. Breaks the ice and runs. PM. It seems they've already reached the first test. Looking at the screen. Be careful with the 0 points. Todoroki. What a nuisance. He launches a powerful ice attack at a 0-pointer. Izuku. Dodges the 0 points fist. That was close. Flies towards the 0 points head. Take this. Punches, destroying the 0 points head. Hey. PM. It seems some students have already reached the second test. Don't fall for it. Todoroki crossed the precipice, creating a path of ice. Bakugo used his explosions, and Izuku flew past him. PM. They have already arrived at the final test. Todoroki. A minefield. Starts walking cautiously. Bakugo. Move aside, half and half. Starts fighting with Todoroki. Izuku. Arrives with them. This is easy for me. Flies towards the goal. Bakugo. Sees Izuku pass them. Damn it. Stops fighting Todoroki and propels himself with his explosions towards the finish line. Todoroki. Creates an ice path to cross. Before they could cross the minefield, Melissa appeared in front of them, hitting a mine with a piece of a robot. Imagine it's Melissa. Melissa. I'm sorry. Running. Izuku. Damn it. He recovers and continues flying, just like Todoroki and Bakugo. PM. And the first to arrive is Melissa Shield. Second place Izuku Tatsuma, third place Katsuki Bakugo, and fourth place Shoto Todoroki. The crowd screamed with excitement. After a few minutes more students began to arrive. Midnight. We already have the first 42 students, but don't worry, there are still activities for the rest. Looks at the screen, and the next test is Cavalry Battle. Midnight. You will have to form a team of 4 people and the rider will have a band. Draws a band. The bands increase by 5 points until the first place has 10 million. At that moment everyone looked at Melissa with a threatening expression. Melissa. After the teams were formed. Melissa has the same team as Izuku in the anime. Team Izuku. Abara Shiozaki, Itsuka Kendo and Yui Kota. They explained their quirks to Izuku. Izuku. Okay, Kodai will be the rider, Kendo will be on the right, and Abara on the left. He sees them all be in front. All 3. Agreed. Midnight. Ready. Begin. Claps the whip. Several teams quickly began to move towards the top 4 places. Bakugo. Lizard. He and his team approached Izuku's team. Take this. Izuku. Abara. Ibata quickly created a wall with her hair, stopping the explosion. Izuku. Try this, Bomberman. He unleashes a large burst of flame from his mouth towards Bakugo's team. Kirishima. Be careful. Bakugo's team quickly dodged the fireball. Zero. It won't be easy to get close. Bakugo. Damn, okay, let's go for other teams first. Izuku. Alright, we have to hold out until time runs out. All 3. Yes. After holding out for a while, several teams surrounded Izuku's team. Yui. We're trapped. Kendo. What do we do? Izuku. Hold on to me, girls. Abara. Why? Izuku. Smiles. I have an idea. The girls quickly grabbed onto Izuku, and before the other teams could reach them, Izuku transformed into a dragon. The audience and the students saw Izuku and were impressed because he was very tall, almost reaching 20 meters. Izuku puts the girls on his shoulder. Are you okay? Kendo. It's incredible. Tatsuma, you're huge. Yui. They'll never catch us here. Abara. We'll finish in second place like that. Izuku. Well, I think we're almost there. A bell rings. Midnight. Time's up. PM. Those who advance to the next event are: first place is the team of Todoroki, Iida, Yaoyorozu, and Kaminari. Second place is the team of Tatsuma, Kodai, Kendo, and Shiozaki. Third place goes to the team of Bakugo, Mina, Shiro, and Kirishima. And in fourth place the team of Melissa, Uraraka, Tokiyami and Hatsume. And lastly, Hitoshi Shinso's team. PM. Before we begin the last event, take a good rest. See you in 50 minutes. Izuku sees his mother from afar and goes to her. Hello mom. Ryako pets Izuku. You did well. Izuku smiles. I hope you win the final. Izuku. Thanks, mom. Rumi. You're doing yourself a disservice, brat. I didn't train you for nothing. Looks at him. Izuku. If I'm going to win, smiles. Ryako. Well, first you need to eat so we can continue. She takes out a Tupperware container with Izuku's lunch. Here, eat. Izuku. Yes, thank you. He takes the Tupperware container and starts eating. Najire. Izuku hugs him from behind. Well done, you made it to the finals. Izuku. Thank you, Hado. He takes some of his lunch with his chopsticks and brings it closer to Najire. Go on, say ah. Hado. Ah eats this is very good, hee. Rumi. By the way, the last event will be battles, so I think it's best if you don't transform. Izuku. Why? Looks at Rumi. Rumi. They'll have to incapacitate or knock your opponent out of the ring. Looks at him. With your size in your dragon form, your tail or your feet could come out of the ring, so be careful. I don't really know if your tail comes out of the ring, it counts as if you came out. Izuku. That's a good point. Finishes eating. Ryako. And have you decided who you're going to do your internship with? Izuku. Well, for now I only have Aunt Rumi and you, Mom, but I also want to see what other heroes send me a request. Ryako. I understand. Well, you'd better give it your all, Izuku. Izuku. Yes ma'am. Gives a military salute. Najire. I hope you win, Izu. She kisses him on the cheek. Good luck, Izuku. Thank you, Fairy. Smiles. Ryako. Oh, so you two are dating now, huh? Smiles. Najire. Didn't you tell Izuku? Sees her boyfriend. Izuku. No. Well, I was a little angry with her for asking you out on my behalf, so I didn't tell her. Najire. Ryu asked me out on a date because of you. Izuku. You, hee. Ryako. Hee. Well, I'm really happy for you guys, and Najire looks at her. Please take good care of Izuku. Najire. Of course, don't worry, hee. After the break, all the students went to their seats. P.M. In the first match we have Izuku Tatsuma versus Itsuka Kendo. Both of the aforementioned enter the ring. Midnight. Ready. Both nod. Begin. Claps the whip. Kendo runs towards Izuku. Take this. He grows his hands and catches Izuku. Ha. I've got you. Izuku. Damn it. Tries to struggle. Kendo. You'd better give up, Tatsuma. He walks out of the ring to take Izuku out. Izuku. Okay, I didn't want to use my full strength, but you wanted it. He slams both legs into the ground, shattering it completely. Kendo loses his balance and lets go of Izuku. What? Izuku hits Kendo with his tail, knocking her out of the ring. Midnight. Kendo is out of bounds. The winner is young Tatsuma. Izuku approaches Kendo. Sorry about that. Helps her up. Kendo. Heavens, how strong are you? Izuku. Well, in this form I think I could lift All Might like it was nothing. Kendo. Wow. And so the fighting continued. Melissa versus Shinso, same as in the anime but with Melissa. Todoroki versus Shiro. Todoroki freezes Shiro. Yaomomo vs Tokiyami. Gano Tokiyami. Uraraka vs Bakugo. Here Bakugo didn't hurt Uraraka as much and helped her by carrying her to the infirmary. The other fights were the same as in the anime except that Melissa fought against Todoroki. PM. Now we move on to the semifinals. Izuku Tatsuma vs. Shoto Todoroki. They both got into the ring. Midnight. Begin. Todoroki quickly created an ice attack towards Izuku. Izuku shoots fire from his mouth, melting the ice that was close. Todoroki Tisk launches another ice attack, trapping Izuku in it. PM. It seems Tatsuma is in trouble this time. Will he get out of there? Ryako. Let's go. Izuku worried. Najire. You can do it, Izuku. Rumi. Come on Izuku, I didn't train you so you could lose that easily. They started hearing banging noises inside the iceberg. Then everyone saw Izuku emerge, looking strange. Well, it was its normal size but looking almost like its dragon form. Something like that. Izuku returns to normal. Awe, that was hard to hold back. Sees Todoroki. Now let's get serious. Slams his fist into the ground and gathers a large piece of sand. Stop this if you can. Smiling fiercely, he throws the large piece at Todoroki. Todoroki. Damn it, he uses his ice, barely stopping the large piece of sand. Alright, we have to finish this. He activates his two quirks. Izuku. I thought you weren't going to use your fire after you fought Melissa. He covers himself with his scales. Izuku ran towards Todoroki, who began unleashing a barrage of ice and fire. Izuku kept running, shattering the ice and enduring the fire, almost reaching Todoroki. Todoroki. Damn it, launches a massive ice attack. Before Izuku was trapped by the ice, he transformed into his dragon form, destroying the ice completely, and then returned to normal, standing very close to Todoroki. Izuku. Take this. He punches Todoroki in the face and then slams him with his tail, knocking him out of the ring. Todoroki was thrown very hard and became embedded in the wall. Midnight. Todoroki is out of bounds. Therefore, Tatsuma wins. The crowd roared with excitement. P.M. A great victory from Izuku Tatsuma. Izuku. Hey falls to his knees, exhausted. Changing between my forms so fast really tired me out. Collapses, fainting from exhaustion. Robots took Izuku and Todoroki to the infirmary. Rapidamente Ryako. Rumi e Najire fueron con Izuku. Ryako. Enters the room. Izuku, are you okay? R.G. Ah yes, that's fine, but he needs to rest. Ryako. Approaches Izuku who was asleep. You really grew so much. Izuku strokes his cheek. Rumi. This kid is really crazy. Looks at Izuku. Najire. Kisses Izuku's cheek. Damn, you really worried me, Izuku. Izuku. 5 more minutes mom, moves a little. Ryako. Gets close to Izuku's ear. Come on, Izuku, wake up or Rumi will eat your katsuden hihi. Izuku. No mi katsuden no tia Rumi. Rumi. PFF covered her mouth to stifle a laugh. Ryako. Oh no, Izuku is already eating it. Izuku. Z's no es mio. Rumi. Haha chuckles softly. Did he do this when he was little? If he did, tell me you have videos. Haha. Ryako. Yes, I did, and yes, I have videos. Hehe. Izuku. Gets up. Don't show those videos mom. Wakes up. What? Looks around. Where am I? Ryako. You're finally awake, Izuku. Rumi. Well, you beat Todoroki and now you have a break since you have to add the ring. Izuku. I see. He is hugged by Najire. Were you worried? Najire. Yes, silly. Hugs him tighter. Izuku. Sorry hehe. Pets Najire. Ryako. Now you have to rest until the final battle. Izuku. Okay. After a few minutes, Bakugo wins his fight against Tokiyami. PM. Now we're in the finals. On one side we have the dragon of UA, Izuku Tatsuma. And on the other side, the walking detonator, Katsuki Bakugo. Both enter the ring. Midnight. Ready. Looks at them both and they nod. Begin. Claps the whip. Bakugo quickly propels himself towards Izuku with his explosions. Bakugo. Shine. He blasts Izuku with an explosion. Take this. Izuku. Emerges from the smoke covered in scales. Ha. Grabs Bakugo's arm and slams him to the ground. Is that all? Throws him. Bakugo uses his explosions to avoid leaving. Fine, if that's what you want, lizard. Izuku runs towards Bakugo. Bakugo. He puts his hands together and creates a large explosion, hitting Izuku. PM. That was a huge attack. Will young Tatsuma escape unharmed? Izuku. He disperses the smoke with his wings. Ouch, that hurt. Without the top part of his uniform. The entire audience remained silent. Ryako. Izuku, your scars. Izuku sees Bakugo standing there. What's wrong? He touches his chest and realizes he's not wearing his uniform. Ah, he looks at himself. The entire audience saw Izuku's scars. Mina. Good heavens, what happened to him? Ryako. This isn't good. Worried. The entire audience began asking questions about Izuku's scars. Meanwhile, he remained motionless, feeling everyone's gaze fixed on his scars. Bakugo reacts, approaches Izuku. I'm sorry. Ryako. Vamos Izuku. P.M. reacts. The heroine Yuku seems to be supporting her son. Izuku looks up. Let's continue. Hits Bakugo with his tail and then covers himself with his scales. Bakugo smiles. Okay, jumps and starts creating explosions. Hotizer. Izuku runs towards Bakugo. Bakugo. Impact. A huge explosion was seen in the ring. PM. That was a great attack. Who won? The smoke began to dissipate, revealing Izuku with several burns and Bakugo on the ground with his face embedded in the dirt. Midnight. Bakugo is unable to continue. Therefore, Tatsuma is the winner. PM. Izuku. Tatsuma wins the sports festival. The crowd roared with excitement. Izuku. Hey, falls unconscious. Ryako. I did it. Grabs Rumi and shakes her. Rumi. Ah, calm down. Dizzy. After the festival, 3 days would have passed for the students to rest. They were now at UA waiting for their teacher. Aizawa enters the room. All right, everyone to your seats. Everyone sits down. As you know, you'll have to choose a hero to do your internship with. Presses a button. So here are the applications that were sent to you. The whiteboard changed to a screen displaying the internship numbers. Tatsuma 4,500. Todoroki 3,400. Bakugo 3,000. Iida 1,000. Etc. Aizawa. If you didn't receive one, don't worry, we'll give you a list of 20 agencies to choose from. He gets into his jacket. When you choose one, tell me and I'll let the agency you chose know. Izuku picks up a bag with many cards. There are really a lot of them. Starts looking through the cards. Kirishima. You really did get a lot of Tatsuma. Mina, as expected of the winner of the sports festival, looks at Izuku. Hey, what about, you know? Izuku. Huh, he notices. Oh, well. Kirishima. Hey, if you don't want to tell us, that's fine, we won't force you. Mina. But you know, I think if you don't tell anyone it'll be worse for you, Izuku. She checks her cards. If you don't want to say it, that's fine. She looks at him. But, how long do you want to keep it hidden? Izuku picks up a card. I think you're right. Looks at them. I can trust you, right? Kirishima. Of course, buddy. He puts his hand on his shoulder. Mina. That's what friends are for. Izuku smiles. Izuku. Well, I'll tell you. 12 years ago, a couple was seen with their child at the hospital. Doctor. Well, Mr. and Mrs. Midoriya, we have the results of your son's exam. Hazashi. And what is my son's quirk, doctor? Doctor. Well, as you can see, points to Izuku, your son has a dragon quirk, and as you can see, he has wings that allow him to fly. He can also breathe fire and transform into a dragon. Inko. Incredible, pets Izuku. Doctor. He also has healing saliva and a small regenerative ability, and his body is covered in scales. It seems he'll have even more abilities. But those will develop as he grows up. Hazashi. It's incredible, looks at his son. I'm sure you'll be a great hero, Izuku. Izuku. Yes, he. Doctor. Well, that would be all. Inko. Thank you very much, doctor. After they left the hospital. Hazashi. So what do you want to do now, Izuku? With Izuku on his shoulders. Izuku. Let's get some ice cream. smiles. Inko. Hee, okay. After buying their ice cream. Hazashi. Well, it's time to go home. He is interrupted by a villain. Villain. Don't move, turns his hand into a weapon, give us everything you have now. Hazashi. Stands in front of Inko and Izuku, it's okay, calm down, we'll give you everything. Villain 2. Quick, Hazashi. Whispering to Inko, grab Izuku and run. He breathes fire at the villains, go. Inko. Grabs Izuku and runs, good heavens. Izuku. Dad. Villain. Damn it, shoots him. Hazashi. Gets shot, falls to his knees. Villain 2. Let's go after the woman, he was about to walk but is stopped by Hazashi. Hazashi. No, I won't let them. He is attacked by villains. Meanwhile, with Inko and Izuku. Inko. Enters an alley, I think we lost them. Peeks out and sees the villains nearby, damn. Checks the place, Izuku, hide here. Opens a trash can and puts Izuku inside, don't make a sound. Izuki. Mom. Inko. Calm down, everything's alright. Kisses his forehead, you'll be fine, I promise, darling. Now don't make any noise. Closes the lid and goes to see the villains. Villain. Here you are, you damn thing, points at her. Villain 2. Wait, where's the child? Inko. She went to call the heroes, she sees them, so you'd better leave if you don't want to get caught. Villain. Damn it, pointing at her, well, at least we'll take two, shoots Inko. Inko. Falls to the ground, clutching where she was shot, Izuku. Opened the container a little and saw his mother, Mom. Villain 2. Approaches Inko, at least we had fun with you, grabs her hair and drags her away. Inko. Izuku. His eyes turned reptilian, no, he transforms into a dragon and punches the villains, leave my mom alone. He breathes fire at them. Villain. Damn it, shoots Izuku. Villain 2. He's very strong for a kid, shoots rock stakes from his hand, die, kid. Izuku was attacked but was still able to take down the villains. Izuku. Leave her alone. He rips the villains' arms off with his mouth. Person 2. Izuku. Grr, he throws them out of the alley, Mom. He picks up his mother's body, Mom, he sheds tears. Inko. Strokes Izuku, don't cry, darling. Izuku. Returns to normal, come on, takes his mother's hand and places it on his head, come on, get up, Mom, crying. Inko. Izuku. Promise me you'll be a great hero, darling, she strokes him. Izuku. Why yes, Mom, I will be, crying. Inko. Don't cry, darling. She wipes away some tears. I know someone will take very good care of you, Izuku. Also, promise me, that no matter what happens, you keep smiling. She closes her eyes and her hand falls to the ground. Izuku. Mom. He shakes her, come on, wake up, Mom. Mom. Present. Izuku. At that moment, I fainted next to my mother's body. When I woke up, I was in a cell, chained up. Izuku. It seems those villains were working with some mobsters. When they saw my scales, they wanted to sell them, so to get them, they forcibly removed them from me, shows his arm with the marks. I was there for 2 years, repeating those punishments and tortures. Everyone was standing around Izuku listening. Izuku. I thought that would be the end for me, but no, smiles slightly, she rescued me. At first I was afraid of her but when I got to know her, she was the same sun that illuminated my worst darkness, tears well up in his eyes. Todoroki. So you're Izuku. Yes, I'm the adopted son of the hero Yuku, looks at his classmates, that's why. I want to be a hero. Fulfill my parents' wish, looks at them and then at Mina, why you know, Mina, you were right. I feel better now. He didn't finish because he couldn't hold back his tears. Izuku was quickly hugged by some of his classmates while the others shed tears. Even Aizawa and Bakugo were crying upon hearing Izuku's story. Mina. Hugs Izuku, it's okay, Izuku, let go. Izuku hugged her back and continued crying. Aizawa. Stands up and wipes his tears, I don't want to disturb Tatsuma right now. Izuku looks at him, but please, everyone return to your seats and choose where you'll do your internships. Everyone returns to their seats. Izuku. I'm sorry, Senator. He is interrupted by Aizawa. Aizawa. Okay, Tatsuma, sometimes it's better to let go of what you're holding in, kid. He lies back down. Now choose your internship. Izuku. Yes. After a few minutes, almost everyone had chosen their heroes. Izuku. Yes, there were many. Mina. So who will you go with, Izuku? She sees him. Izuku. Well, it was between my mom or Maruko. Looks at both of their letters. Kirishima. Takes a letter from Izuku. Amazing. You have a request from Gang Orca. Izuku. Really? Takes the card. It's true. Looks at the card. I think I should spend time with him. He could teach me a lot. Classes continued as normal until dismissal time. Izuku. Goes to Mina. Hey, thanks Mina. Mina. Smiles. That's what friends are for. Touches his shoulder. So tell me, how are things going with your girlfriend? Izuku. Blushes. Well hee. Mina. I'm glad. Najire approaches them. Well, here comes your girlfriend. See you later, Izuku. She looks at him. If you need to tell me anything else, you know you have my support. She leaves. Izuku. Yes, thanks. Mina sees Najire. Hello, fairy. Najire. Hi. Izu notices his red eyes. Your eyes are red, are you okay? She takes his cheeks in her hands. Izuku. Don't worry, I just told a story from the past, relax. He takes Izuku's hand. Actually, I want to tell you something. Najire. Is this okay? On the way home, Izuku told Najire his story. Najire. Surprised. Wow. Izuku. If you don't want to be with me anymore, I understand, but I needed to tell you that. Najire. Why would I stop being with you? Izuku. I love you for who you are, not because you are or aren't Yuku's son. She kisses his cheek. Izuku. I really love you so much. Hado opens the door and enters with Najire. I'm here. Ryako. Goes with them. Hi Izuku. Hi Najire. Najire. Hola Yuku. Ryako. I'm not on duty, you can call me Ryako, besides, you're my son's girlfriend, we're like family. Najire. Okay. Rumi. Enters with them. So, who did you choose to do your internship with? Sees Izuku. Izuku. Oh, that. I chose Gang Orca. Both heroines were surprised. Rumi. Pulls Izuku's cheeks. And you didn't choose me or your mother, brat. Izuku. Oh, well, you guys have taught me a lot, and I thought maybe I should learn from someone else. Rumi. You're saying I'm a bad teacher. Izuku. No, I just thought it would be good to learn from someone else, that's all. Rumi. Okay, let's it go. Ryako. Well, I hope you learn a lot from Gang Orca. Smiles. Now come on, I've already made lunch. Everyone. Yes, we read Izuku walking towards Gang Orca's agency. Izuku. Sees the building. This must be it. Enters and approaches the receptionist. Hello, I'm a UA student. I'm here for the Gang Orca internship. Receptionist. Oh, you must be Izuku Tatsuma. Sees him. Gang Orca is in his office on the 6th floor. You can use the elevator. Izuku. Thank you. He takes the elevator and presses the button for the 6th floor. After a few minutes he arrived at the 6th floor of the building and headed towards the office door. Izuku. Okay, here we go. Knocks on the door. Gang Orca. Go ahead. Izuku walked by and there he saw the Orca gang hero at his desk. Gang Orca. Oh, you must be Yuku's son. Points to a chair. Take a seat, boy. Izuku. Why yes, takes a seat. Do you know my mother? Gang Orca. That's right, we studied together at the UA. Looks at him. Also 12 years ago he asked me for an autograph. He told me it was for his son. Izuku. Remembers. I see. Gang Orca. But anyway, before we begin, tell me about yourself and those scars. Izuku. Well. Gang Orca. If you don't want to, that's fine, kid, I won't force you. Izuku. Touches his chest. No. It's actually okay to tell more people, it makes me feel better. That's how Izuku told his story to Gang Orca. Gang Orca. I see. Looks at Izuku. I'm sorry about your parents. Izuku. Thank you. Gang Orca. Gets up and approaches him. Relax. Takes his shoulder. How about we start patrolling? Izuku. Yes sir. Gang Orca. Okay, but first I'll show you where you'll be staying. He takes him to a room. When you're settled in, put on your suit and come downstairs. Izuku. Yes sir. After Izuku put his things away, he put on his suit and went down to the first floor. Izuku. I'm ready. Gang Orca. Alright, we'll start patrolling. Hands over a picture of a villain. This is a villain with a growth quirk. He can change his size at will, although he can't make himself small. Izuku. Takes the photo and looks at it, and I guess we'll patrol to look for it. Gang Orca. That's right, he's been more active lately and has endangered many innocent people by escaping from the heroes. Izuku. I guess I destroy buildings so I can escape the heroes. Gang Orca. That's right, leaves the photo on the desk. They've seen you lately on the beach, so we'll look for you there. Izuku. Entendido. Cambia and they headed towards the beach to begin the search. Gang Orca. Okay, you search the buildings, gives Izuku a communicator. I'll search near the beach. If you find him, let me know immediately. Izuku. Understood, puts on the communicator and opens his wings, good, flies and begins to check the buildings near the beach. After 2 hours of searching, Izuku. Flying until he notices a man taking a woman into an alley. Oh no. Flies towards them. Woman. Please leave me alone. Villain. Shut up, you bitch. He was about to hit her, but someone screamed. Izuku. Stop right there. Villain. Turns around, a child. You'd better get lost, brat, if you don't want to get hurt. Izuku. Flies towards him and grabs him. You better get lost. Flies away. Villain. You damn brat. Starts to grow. Izuku. He lets go of it because of the weight and sees it grow to about 20 meters. Damn it. He uses the communicator. Gang Orca. I found it. Gang Orca. I see you, kid. I'm close, he said as he ran. Villain. Takes 2 cars with people inside. If you don't want these people to die, get out of here. Izuku. Stayed still. Damn it. Sees Gang Orca approaching. I know. Flies towards Gang Orca. It has people. Gang Orca. Sees him. Are you a good thrower? Izuku. Well, why? With the villain. Villain. What an idiot. He is punched in the face by Gang Orca, who was thrown by Izuku. Ah, damn it. He throws the cars into the sea and then tries to get rid of Gang Orca. Izuku. Sees the cars starting to flood. Damn. Gang Orca. Hits the villain. Go get them, Onaga. I'll hold out. Dodges the villain's attack. Izuku quickly flew very high and then plummeted towards the sea. Izuku. Inside the water, I see them, approaches the cars, not being able to get the 2 of them out in time. I know. With a gang of orcas. This one was thrown onto the beach as the villain approached him. Villain. At least I'll kill one hero. He was going to step on him but saw something huge coming out of the sea. Izuku emerged from the sea dragon form with the cars in his hands. Izuku. Leaves the cars in a safe zone, breaking the windows so people can breathe, and sees the villain. Grr, roars. Villain. Steps back a little. Damn. He also has a growth quirk. He was going to run but was quickly grabbed by Izuku, who threw him into the sea. Izuku. Is this okay? Sees Gang Orca. Gang Orca. I'm fine. Izuku. Sees the villain. Get up, I'll take care of him. You go check on the people in the cars. Gang Orca. Okay, don't let him leave the sea. He went to check on the civilians. Izuku and the villain started fighting. Villain. Just die already. Grabs Izuku by the head and starts choking him. Die. Izuku. Punches him in the face, knocking him off. Pulls his head out and breathes. That was close. He's grabbed by the villain and thrown far away. Damn it. Hey idiot. Grabs the villain. Now. Gang Orca emerges from his shoulder and approaches the villain's face. Gang Orca. Sleeps, uses his sonic attack with great force, knocking the villain unconscious. Villain. Returns to his normal size and is taken by Izuku. Izuku. I've got him. Gang Orca jumps onto his hand and puts anti-quirk handcuffs on the villain. Gang Orca. Good job, Onaga, and thanks for the help. Mount Lady. Go to the mentioned one. Mount Lady. It's nothing. Sees Izuku. Oh, you're the dragon boy. Takes his cheeks. Wow, you're really tall, almost as tall as me when I activate my quirk. Izuku. A pleasure. Mount Lady, blushing. My hero name is Dragon Knight Onaga. Mount Lady. Good name for a boy. After about 30 minutes, the police and ambulances arrived to check on the civilians. Mount Lady. In her normal size, the same as Izuku, so Yuku is your mother. Looks at Izuku. Izuku. If she's my mother. Mount Lady. You're so cute, pulls his cheeks. I also sent a request, but from what I see you accepted with Gang Orca. Izuku. If that's the case. Gang Orca. Ahem, civilians are approaching. Lady. Thank you for saving us, young man. She looks at Izuku. Sir. What is the name of the young hero? Izuku. Well, you're welcome. It's what a hero would do, and my name is. He sees Gang Orca, who nods. I'm the Dragon Knight Onaga. Ma'am. I'm sure you'll be a great young hero. Sir. We will wait for you to be a great hero. Izuku. Thank you very much. After the people thanked Gang Orca and Mount Lady, they left. Mount Lady. Well, I have to go now. She sees them. See you. She was about to leave but is stopped by Izuku. Yes. Izuku. Well, can I have your autograph? Takes out his notebook. Mount Lady. Only if you give me yours. Handsome Hehe takes the notebook and gives him his autograph. Here you go, gives him the notebook. And where will you give me mine? Izuku. Well. Tears a sheet of paper from his notebook and signs it. Here it is. Mount Lady. Thank you, takes the sheet. See you, leaves. Gang Orca. Well, that's all for today. Let's go get some rest, kid. Izuku. Yes sir. They both went to the agency to rest. During his internship week, Izuku stopped many cases of crime, such as a robbery, a chase, and even saving people from a falling bridge. Izuku was now at Gang Orca's agency, as it was his last day of internship, so some heroes from the agency decided to throw him a small farewell party. While some were practicing among themselves, some were playing games, and Izuku was in a duel with Gang Orca, an arm wrestling duel. Hero. Let's go, Onaga. Izuku. Holding on, Gang Orca is really strong. Gang Orca. You too, kid, holding on, but I know you're not using all your strength, boy. Izuku. If I use all my strength, I'll probably break your arm, sir. Holding on. Gang Orca. Well then, we have to finish this. He exerted more force, making Izuku's hand almost touch the table. Izuku. Damn it. Uses more strength, winning. Yes. Heroes. Yes. They lift Izuku up. Yuku. Enters with them. Izuku. Izuku. Sees his mother. Hi mom, smiles and the heroes put him down. Gang Orca sad face. Say acerca Yuku. Hola Yuku. Yuku. Long time no see. Gang Orca smiles. Izuku. Takes his briefcase and stands next to Yuku. Yuku. Thank you for taking care of my son. She gives a small bow. Gang Orca. It's nothing, looks at her. He'll really be a great hero. Looks at Izuku. I hope that when you're a pro you'll come to my agency. Yuku. Not if I take it first. Hehe. Izuku. Hehe bows. Thank you for letting me be here. Gang Orca takes out his notebook. Could you give me your autograph? Yuku. I thought you already had it. Sees it. Izuku. Yes, but my notebook got wet years ago and it was ruined. Sighs. Gang Orca. Haha sure no problem kid, takes the notebook and signs it. Take care. Onaga gives him the notebook. Izuku. Thank you very much. Yuku. Well, see you later. She leaves with Izuku. On the way home in the car. Ryako. Driving. You're not hurt, right? Sees Izuku. Izuku. I'm fine, don't worry, mom. Smiles. Ryako. How can I not be worried? I saw you on the news. Izuku. Continues driving. I saw that a burning building fell on you. Izuku. Well, at least I rescued the people. Nervous smile. Ryako. I'm glad you saved them, but at least take care of your health. Izuku. They arrive at the house. Izuku. Okay, I'll do it. Smiles and goes downstairs. Najire. Izuku. Say la lanza. Izuku. Catches her and picks her up. Careful fairy, looks at her. What's wrong? Najire. I saw you on the news and you worried me. Hugs him. Izuku. I'm sorry. Kisses her forehead, but as you can see I'm fine. Smiles. Ryako. Hehe. Well, I have to go to the agency. Sees them. Don't do anything perverted. Hehe. Leaves. Izuku. Blushing. Do you want to watch a movie? Najire. Yes, of course. Blushing. They both went inside and made some snacks. Then they settled down to watch a movie called John Wick. Izuku. Eats popcorn. Wow, I'll kill that guy with a pencil. Najire. Amazing. Eats popcorn. Leans down on Izuku. Izuku. Puts his arm around Najire's waist and hugs her. Najire. Sees him. Oh, you're quite bold, huh? Smiles. Izuku. No, it's not what you think. Najire. Okay. She lays Izuku down and climbs on top of him. Hee. Izuku. Hato. Blushing. Najire. Yes. Getting closer to his face. Izuku. Izuku. I love you. Kisses her. Najire. Returns the kiss. Ryako. Enters the room. Yaegu. Lost Bay. The two of them. Separate and see Ryako. Ryako. Sees Izuku's hands on Najire's waist. Am I interrupting something? Izuku. Gets up quickly but falls off the sofa. Ouch. Ryako. If you're going to do that, at least go to the room, guys. Izuku. We weren't going to do that. Blushing. Oh right, you bought me the pills for that. Ryako. Oh, yes, here takes out a bottle of pills. It starts tomorrow, right? Izuku. Yes, blushing. Ryako. If you can't resist, I'll tell Principal Nezu to give you a month until it passes. Izuku. Okay, sits down. Najire. A month. Of what? Looks at Izuku. Izuku. Well, blushing. Ryako. Well, you see, those with an animal quirk sometimes have a month of mating. Najire. Oh, to Izuku. Izuku. Blushing. Hey. Najire. Good luck with that, Izuku. Checks the time. Oh dear, I really have to go. Stands up. Izuku. I'll go with you. He gets up. Najire. Don't worry. Smiles. You know I can take care of myself. Izuku. Okay, but call me when you get there, Hato. He accompanies her to the door. Najire. Hee. Okay, bye. She kisses his cheek and leaves. Izuku. Smiles and closes the door. Well, I'm going to my room. Ryako. Oh yes, I have my girls' night in tonight, so are you coming over today? Izuku. Oh, okay. There's a knock at the door. Ryako. I'm coming. Opens the door. Hi girls. There were the Pussycats, Rumi and Midnight Nimari. All. Hello. Ryako. Hi, come in. She steps aside and they all enter. Izuku. Hello, greets the women. Nimari. Hugs Izuku. You've become very big, Izuku. Izuku. Hola tia Nimari. Nimari. Aren't you going to give your aunt a hug? Looking at him. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Izuku. But we'll see each other at the academy. Okay. Hugs Nimari. Nimari. Good boy. Pats him. Ryako. Hee. Well, see you tonight, Izuku. Izuku. Yes, and don't drink too much, Mom. Hee. Rumi. Appearance. Ryako. Well, let's go. She leaves with the girls. Izuku. Closes the door. Let's see what I can do in the meantime. Goes to the kitchen. Takes a box of chocolates. I don't think Mom will mind if I take these. 2 hours later, Ryako and the others entered the house and saw Izuku lying on the floor. Ryako. Izuku. She approaches him and picks him up. Izuku, are you okay? Izuku. Opens his eyes and sees Ryako. Hee. Hi Mom. Drunk. Rumi. Approaches and smells it. It smells like alcohol. Izuku. Bunny hugs Rumi's leg. Rumi. Hey, let go of me. Tries to pull him away from her leg. Pixie. Takes the box of chocolates. I think he got drunk on these. Reads the box. They're Swiss chocolates and they have alcohol in them. Ryako. Oh dear, we'd better take him to bed. Izuku. No. Crawls away. Rumi. Damn it. Picks up Izuku and carries him like a sack of potatoes. Calm down, kid. Izuku. Let me go. His arms burst into flames. Rumi. It burns. Throws it on the sofa. Izuku. Gets up and looks at his arms. Hey, what are you calling? Hiccups. Ryako. Takes the fire extinguisher and puts out Izuku. Well, I think he's awakened another ability. Rumi. Hey, Do this, takes Izuku and makes him lick his burns. Much better, sees that it doesn't hurt anymore. Izuku falls asleep. Ryako, now we'll take him to bed. Rumi, okay, picks up Izuku and takes him to her bed. A month had already passed since Izuku entered his mating season. During that time, he had to attend online classes, and UA was already holding exams for the training camp. When his month was up, Izuku returned to the academy and took his exam. He also had a combat test, just like everyone else. Now both the teachers and the students of class A were looking at Izuku's test. Nezu, through the megaphones, ready, young Tatsuma. Izuku, in the fake city wearing his hero costume, yes. Nezu, alright, begin. Presses a button. Izuku, running through the city. Although he didn't tell me who I would fight, the ground begins to shake. What? Suddenly, 50 points appeared. Izuku sees the robots, a little exaggerated, don't you think? With a drop of sweat. In the observation room, Uraraka. Will he face 50 points all by himself? Iida, isn't that a bit of a risky director? Nezu, don't worry, young people. The robots are programmed to stop when young Tatsuma loses consciousness, so they won't hurt him. Yuku and Maruko enter the living room. Yuku, has it started yet? Approaches the teachers. Midnight. They actually arrived right on time, looks at the screen. Maruko, so he's going to face 5 giant robots. Oh no, I wanted to face him. Yuku, although I seriously doubt you can do anything to him in his dragon form, even if you're a professional. Maruko, well, that's true. With Izuku transforms and gets into a fighting stance. Well, I already faced a giant villain. I can take on 5 robots, right? Starts running towards the robots. Izuku, at least I won't worry about hurting anyone. He's punched in the face by a robot. He grabs its arm, take this. He punches it in the head, destroying it. 1 down, 4 left. He's grabbed by the tail by a robot and thrown. A robot climbs on top of him and starts hitting him in the face. Izuku, in the room. Momo, they really will stop, right? Aizawa, don't worry about him, he'll be fine. With Izuku, bites the robot's hand and tears it off with his mouth. Okay, my turn. His arms burst into flames and he punches the robot, knocking it off him. Okay. Izuku grabs a robot by the arms and rips them off. They're really annoying. Hits another robot. 3 down, 2 to go. A robot fired missiles at Izuku. Izuku steps back a little. Missiles, seriously. Nezu, Jajaja. Izuku flies and grabs the robot by the head. Okay, rips it off. Now there's only 1 left, is sprayed with gas from the last robot. What? Falls to his knees. This is Melissa. What happened? Aizawa, we thought his test was a little too easy for him, so we gave the last robot some things that resemble the teacher's quirks. Juro, that means, Midnight, the gas that sprayed him is similar to my quirk. It's not strong enough to put him to sleep, but it is enough to weaken him. Maruko, she'll have a hard time. With Izuku gets up with difficulty. It looks like Midnight Sensei's quirk. He sees the robot with huge speakers coming out of its shoulders. Presentment. And that's where my part comes in. The speakers began to emit large sonic waves. Izuku covers his ears. Runs towards the robot and punches it. I'm tired of this. Grabs it by the head and shoots fire from his arms and mouth. The robot punches Izuku in the stomach, but he withstands it and continues to throw fire at the robot. Izuku almost sees that the robot is melting. Now kneels the robot in the head, destroying it. Finally. Nezu, young Tatsuma passed his test. Izuku, hey, he falls unconscious in his dragon form. Yuku, Izuku, Maruko, don't worry, she must have fainted from exhaustion. Nezu, Aizawa, go and erase his quirk to take him to the infirmary. Aizawa, entendido, say va. After a few hours in the living room, Mina, with a depressing aura. Well, enjoy the camp, guys. Kaminari, bring us a souvenir, please, just like Mina. Kirishima, yes, please, same. Izuku, looking at them, come on guys, don't be like that. Kirishima, You say that because you went through. Izuku. Hee, but you shouldn't be sad, guys. Aizawa. Enters the classroom, sit down. Everyone sits down, as I said. Those who didn't pass their tests won't be going to the camp. Making some people feel down, but we'll make an exception, so those who failed will also go. Failed. Yes, Aizawa. Silence activated his quirk and they all fell silent, although in reality everyone was going to go. Everyone. Huh, Aizawa. We told them to give it their all. Mina. How mean. Aizawa. Even so, those who failed will have remedial classes at the camp. He gets into his sleeping bag. You have 3 days to prepare for camp. We'll see you at the academy entrance early Monday morning. With that said, you may leave. He crawls out of the room like a caterpillar. 3 days later at the academy. Aizawa. The bus has arrived. Iida. Everyone go up in an orderly fashion. They all got on and started heading towards camp. Aizawa. We'll make a stop. Kaminari. Someone put on some music. Mina. Anyone want a Pocky? Hagakuri. I don't want to. Izuku. Playing Super Smash Bros. With Bakugo on his Nintendo Switch. Ha. I won. Bakugo. Shine. Kirishima. Behind them, it's my turn. Aizawa. However, their fun will only last a few hours. A few hours later the bus stopped and everyone got off. Uraraka. Why did we stop here? Momo. And Class B. Mineta. I need a bathroom. Aizawa. No, we would have stopped for no reason. Mandalay. It's been so long. Eraser. Walking towards them. Pixie Bob. Cute and feline. Mandalay. And very, very wild. The two of us. We are the wild Pussycats. Striking poses. All. Izuku. They're the veteran heroines, the Pussycats, who started their own agency. He's grabbed by the face by Pixie Bob. Pixie Bob. I'm 18 at heart, shows his claws at heart. Izuku. You're 18. Scared. Mandalay. Points to the forest, our cabin is that way. Melissa. But why did we stop here? Mandalay. Most of the forest is our property, so you can use your quirks without any problems. Izuku steps aside from his companions. Uraraka. But we stopped here. Juro. That means. Kaminari. Shall we go back to the bus? Siro. Run. Everyone except Izuku ran to the bus. Aizawa. Sorry guys, but training starts now. Pixie Bob. Jumps and stands in front of everyone. He uses his quirk creating an avalanche knocking everyone down. Pixie Bob. Approaches the cliff. You must pass through the forest of magical beasts. Kaminari. Forest of beasts. Kirishima. Sounds like a video game. Mandalay. Approaches the cliff. Kittens who don't arrive in 3 hours won't get dinner. Sees Izuku. And what are you doing up here? Izuku. I figured they'd do something like that, so I stepped aside. Hee. Pixie Bob. Well, if I did the same thing as them, your mom would kill me. Aizawa. Okay, now get down there. And Tatsuma. Izuku sees him. You're forbidden from transforming to carry your classmates. Izuku. Sweats coldly. How did he know I would do that? Aizawa. I figured as much. Smiling. Now come down. Izuku. Yes, sensei. Jumps and lands with his wings. You can see, read everyone in the class arriving hurt and tired with the Pussycats and Aizawa. Mandalay. They finally arrive. Sato. 3 hours to get there. It took us longer than that. Pixie Bob. That would have taken us. Sato. Did they want to show off how good they are? How awful. Mandalay. Well, to make up for it, we'll make dinner, so go take a bath and unpack. Class A. Yes, after unpacking, everyone went to the restrooms. Izuku. Ah, much better. Sinking into the water. Kirishima. This is life, just like Izuku. Mineta. Yes, it is. But do you know it's on the other side of the wall? Everyone sees it. Mineta. The girls are there. Iida. Mineta. That's degrading to the girls and to you. Mineta. Taking some balls of his hair. Walls were made to be climbed. Climbing. Kota. Appears before being a hero. Learn to be human. Pushes him. Mineta. You damn brat. Mina. Thanks, Kota. Kota. Turns around and sees them. Ah, falls next to the boys. Izuku. flies a little and catches him. I got him. Izuku went to drop Kota off with Mandalay. Mandalay must have fainted from the fright stroking Kota. Izuku. And how is he after what happened to his parents? Mandalay. Very sad. Also, I think if it weren't for you being like his cousin, he'd hate heroes. Izuku. I see, smiles slightly. In the morning, Class A was training. Kendo. Sensei, why did we get up so early? Vlad King. To begin training. Arrives with Class A. Class B. What is this hell? Kendo. But will 2 people be in charge of both classes? Ragdoll. That's what we're here for. With my search quirk I can find everyone's weaknesses. Tiger. Those with power-up quirks, come with me. With a threatening aura, Tiger's training begins now. Points at Izuku, who was fighting some earth beasts in his normal form. Izuku. Destroys an earth beast, as hit by another, sending him crashing into a tree, falls to the ground. Tiger. Approaches him, come on, get up and train that body of yours. Izuku. Yes sir. Tiger. Don't we say plus ultra? With a threatening aura. Izuku. Yes sir. Lot 2. Oh, Class B. How scary. Izuku ran off again towards the earth beasts. After the hell of training, everyone went to the dining room. Pixie Bob. Well, we made dinner yesterday, so now it's your turn. Everyone. Yes, Iida. Come on guys, let's make the best curry. Aizawa. Iida is good at these kinds of situations. Everyone started preparing the food. Mina. Tatsuma. Todoroki. Can you give us some light over here? Izuku. Can you go, Todoroki? He breathes fire, igniting his campfire. Todoroki. Sure, it was with Mina. Zero. Bakugo. Light it up with an explosion, looking at him. Bakugo. Yes, he makes an explosion but destroys the grill. After preparing dinner, everyone started eating. Mina. Oh, you really do eat a lot. Type. Momo. My quirk uses the lipids in my body to create things. So I can create more if I eat a lot. Zero. It's like shit. Momo. Gets depressed. Juro. Hits Zero. Apologize. Zero. I'm sorry. After a few hours of eating. Pixie Bob. Well, we've filled our stomachs, so now let's do mine. The test of courage. Kaminari. Zero. Sato y Kirishima. C. Aizawa. Those who failed are coming with me. Mina. No way. So everyone formed a pair. Izuku. Hiding since he was one of those who scare people. Okay, sees Yui and Kendo approaching. Here I go, transforms and growls. Kendo. Jumps a little. What was that? Yui. I don't know. She freezes when she sees Izuku's bright eyes. Kendo. Yui. Runs his hand over his face. What's wrong? Yui. Points towards Izuku. Kendo. Looks towards Izuku. Kyaa. Grabs Yui and runs. Izuku. He smiles. 2 weeks later. I don't remember exactly how long the camp lasts. Izuku. Walking towards the house. That camp was tough. Stretches and reaches the house. I should have told Mom I'd be home by now. Takes his key and goes inside. Izuku. Goes to the living room. Mom. Sees Ryako and Gang Orca sitting on the sofa kissing M. Mom. Ryako. Opens her eyes and sees Izuku. Izuku. She separates from Gang Orca. Gang Orca. Izuku. In shock. They were kissing. Ryako. Blushing. W. Well. Izuku. Wait, are they dating? Both. Yes. Izuku. Well, congratulations. I think. Ryako. W. Well, we're going out. She gets up. Oh, right, Najire said she was coming to see you. Izuku. Oh, okay. Sees Gang Orca. Please take good care of my mom. Smiles slightly. Gang Orca. I promise. Leaves with Ryako. 1 hour and a half later. Izuku. Hears the doorbell and opens the door. Hello, fairy. Najire. Izuku. She hugs and kisses him. Izuku. It's good to see you. Smiles. Najire. Me too. Smiles. Now come on. Pulls him towards Izuku's room. Izuku. What are we going to do? Confused. Najire. Enters the room with Izuku. You sit down. I'll be right back. Goes into the bathroom. Izuku. Okay. After a few minutes, Najire came out of the bathroom. Izuku. You're out already. He sees her and blushes. Izuku. What are you doing dressed like that? Najire. Approaches him and sits on his lap. Why? Do I look bad? Izuku. No, this, turns away. Najire. Kisses him on the lips and then on the neck. Tomorrow is your birthday, so consider this an early present, Izuku. Hado, wait, I don't have any protection. Hado. I brought some. Pulls out a box of condoms. Izuku. Well, he lays her down and climbs on top of her. Are you sure? Najire. If I am, I would only do this with the person I love. Smiles. Just be gentle. Izuku. You angry. After a night of passion 7W7. Najire. Wakes up. I slept so well. Tries to get up but an extra weight prevents her. Sees Izuku on her chest, not breasts. Izuku. Gets closer to Najire. Najire. Sees scratches on Izuku's back. Oh my gosh, did I do that? Izuku. Wakes up. What's wrong? Najire. Happy birthday. Kisses her forehead. Izuku. Thanks. Stands up a little. Ouch, my back. Najire. I think I messed up last night. Sorry. Izuku. Don't worry. Smiles. Although I don't want you to leave. I think it's best if you go before my mom gets here. Ryako. Knocks on the door. Izuku. Are you awake? They both turned pale. Izuku. Whispers to Najire, grab your clothes and hide in the bathroom. He gets dressed and goes to the door. I'm coming. Najire. Grabs her clothes and goes into the bathroom. Izuku. Opens the door. Good morning, Mom. Smiles nervously. Ryako. Good morning and congratulations. Holds up a cake. You're 17 now. Smiles. Izuku. Thanks, Mom. Smiles. Ryako. Well, let's go downstairs to celebrate. Oh yeah, I'll call Najire. Takes her phone and calls Najire. Najire's phone rings in the room. Ryako. Najire is there. If he reads. Izuku. Well, nervously. Najire. Comes out of the bathroom dressed and approaches Ryako. Good morning. Ryako. Smiles. Ryako. Najire. Good morning, but what are you doing here? Izuku. We stayed up watching movies until late. Najire. Yes, and to avoid going home too late, I stayed here. Smiles. Ryako. I see. Looks at Izuku's neck. Did they use protection? Izuku. We didn't do that. Blushing. Ryako. Well, the bite on your neck gives you away. Points to her neck. Izuku. Why? Najire. Ryako. I'm not going to complain about anything. Looks at them. Just tell me if you used protection. You did, right? Both. Yes. Ryako. Well, since I don't want grandchildren yet. Smiles. Now come downstairs to celebrate. Goes to the living room. Najire. I'll take it. Well, right. She smiles sheepishly. Izuku. Yeah, too good though. I feel like she's going to hit me with her slipper later. Well, let's go. Goes to the living room with Najire. Upon returning from camp, Principal Nezu announced the new dormitories. These would be for students who would arrive late to the academy, as well as for students who simply wanted to live near the school. So several teachers went to notify the students' parents. Now we find ourselves with class arriving. Aizawa. Well, now that everyone is here, I'll start explaining about the dormitories. So Aizawa began to explain about the dormitories and their rules. Aizawa pulls out a piece of cardboard and this will be the order of each one. Aizawa. Your luggage is already in your rooms, so you have the rest of the day to settle in. Leaves. Mina. It seems everyone gave them permission, right? Momo. It was a little difficult for me to get my parents to accept it. Izuku. Me too. Scratches the back of his neck. Kirishima. Really? I thought your mother would accept it easily. Izuku. Well, something like that. Flashback 2 days ago. Rumi. Come on Ryako, let him go. Trying to separate her from Izuku. Ryako. Hugging Izuku protectively. My baby is leaving home. Crying comically. Izuku. Almost breathless. Come on, Mom, it's not that big of a deal. Besides, you can visit me whenever you want, and I can visit you too. Ryako. But I don't want you to leave. Hugging Izuku tighter. Izuku. I can't breathe, falls unconscious. Read 2. Izuku. Fin flashback. Everyone was holding back their laughter. Zero. Your mother is very overprotective, hehe. Izuku. Just a little, haha. Well, I'm going to get my things ready. He goes to his room. After hours of arranging everyone, they would have finished. Mina. Hey, are you guys done yet? Kirishima. Yeah, we're done. Mina. The girls talked and thought about having a contest to see who has the best room. Izuku. You don't happen to want to snoop around our rooms, do you, Mina? Mina. Hey, Toru. Well, do you want or not? The boys looked at each other and nodded. Kirishima. Okay, let's do it. So everyone started looking at the boys' rooms, and then the girls' rooms. Mina. Okay, only Tatsuma is missing. Izuku. Stands in front of his door. Okay. Opens the door and enters his room. Well, this is my room. Mina. Wow, although I was honestly expecting more hero figures. Juro. Me too, looking at the room. Izuku. I'm a geek, but not that much, hehe, nervous laugh. Kirishima. Sees Izuku's setup. Wow, that's amazing. Hey Tatsuma, can I play? Izuku. Sure, smiles. 1 month later, Izuku was buying things to go to dinner with his mother and her partner, and Najire's parents were also going to be there. Izuku. Walking. I think I have everything. Looking at the list. Yeah, I have everything. While walking, he passed through an alley but stopped because of a horrible smell. God. Covers his nose. Girl runs out of the alley and bumps into Izuku. Ah. Izuku. Sees the girl in a red, slightly torn dress. Hey, are you okay? He crouches down to her level. Girl. Please help, hugs him. Izuku. What's wrong? Villain. Comes out of the alley. Hey, leave the boy alone. Izuku. Sees the villain. Are you his father? Villain. I'm sorry I bothered you, young man. Girl. Clings to Izuku and whispers. Page. Please, he's not my father, he killed them. Cries. Izuku. Ah. He pets the girl. I can't fight without a license and there are no heroes nearby. I know. He takes his phone without the villain noticing and sends his location to Ryako and Rumi. I see, but it seems she's afraid of him. Villain. Well, she thinks I'm going to punish her. Puts his hand in his pocket. Izuku. I understand. He picks up the girl and approaches the villain. Fly to the other two. They must be further inside the alley. Asterisk. Being at close range, the villain pulled a gun from his pocket and pointed it at Izuku. Villain. Dies. Shoots. In a swift movement, Izuku covers himself with his wings, taking the bullet in one of them. Izuku. Walks away with the girl in his arms. Villain 2. Creates a rock wall to block the alley exit. Now give us the girl if you don't want to die, brat. Izuku. It will take me a few minutes to regenerate the wound on my wing. Sees the villain. If you attack first, I don't need to worry about not having a license. Shoots fire from his mouth at the villains. Villain 3. You damn brat. Creates pillars from the walls that trap Izuku. Izuku. Picks up the girl. I can't move like this. Villain. Approaches Izuku. Now you're going to die, idiot. Points the gun at him. Izuku. Sees 3 people falling towards them. Are you sure? Smiles. Villain. What? He is grabbed by Gang Orca and stunned by its sonic attack. Villain 2. Damn it. He was going to throw some rocks but is knocked out by a kick from Maruko. Villain 3. Curse runs but is struck by Yuku in his dragon form. Gang Orca. Destroys the pillars. Are you alright? Izuku. Yes, I'm fine. He puts the girl down. Are you okay, girl? Why, yes. Yuku. Returns to normal and approaches Izuku. Are you hurt? Checks him over. Izuku. Just a small wound on my wing, but it regenerates. Maruko. Crouches down to the girl's level. What's your name, little one? Eri. Eri stands behind Izuku. Maruko. And where are your parents? Eri. Cheers well up. They killed them. Points at the villains. Maruko. Damn it. Clenches fists. Yuku. Sees Eri. I suppose we should take her to an orphanage. Eri. Clinging to Izuku. No please, crying. Izuku. Eri. Picks her up and pets her. Mom. Do you think I could adopt her? Yuku. Adopt her. But Izuku, you're underage. Izuku. I know, but I don't want to leave her alone. He strokes Eri, not again. He smiles at Eri. Gang Orca. Well, Yuku could adopt her and then transfer custody to you when you turn 18. Izuku. Seize Yuku please, Mom. I don't want to leave her alone. With a determined look. Yuku. Sees Eri and remembers when Izuku was a child. Hey, you really grew up so much, Izuku. Smiles. Okay, I'll adopt her, and then when you come of age, you'll have custody of her. Izuku. Smiles. Thank you, Mom. Looks at Eri. You won't be alone anymore, Eri, not anymore. Eri. Hugs Izuku and cries thank you. After Yuku was able to adopt Eri, they went home to prepare everything for dinner, although Gang Orca had to leave to attend to some matters at her agency. Ryako. Puts Eri on the sofa. If you want, you can watch cartoons. Gives her the TV remote. Eri. See. Izuku. Approaches her. Are you hungry, Eri? Eri. I'm not B. Her stomach growls. Ah. She clutches her stomach and blushes. Izuku. Smiles. You don't have to be afraid. He strokes her. I'll get something to eat. He goes to the kitchen. In the kitchen, Yuku and Rumi were cooking. Izuku. Opens the refrigerator. Let's see what I can take to Eri. I know. Takes some apples. After a few minutes, Izuku finished preparing the food for Eri. Izuku. Here you go. Eri hands her a plate of apple slices with cream. It's something light since dinner is almost ready. Eri. Takes the plate. Thank you. Eats. This is delicious. Continues eating. Izuku. I'm glad. He caresses her. 2 hours later, Najire. Knocks on the door. Izuku. I'm coming. Opens the door. Hi Najire. Smiles. Najire. Hugs him. Hi Izu. Kisses his cheek. P. Najire. They both pull apart, blushing. Najire. Ah how cute. Izuku. Bows. It's been a while, Mr. and Mrs. Fairy. Najire. You've grown so much, Izuku. The last time I saw you, you were this small. She places her hand at his knee. Izuku. Hee, but please come in, Mr. and Mrs. Fairy. He steps aside. Najire. You don't have to be so polite, Izuku. You can call me Mom. Smiles and enters. P. Najire. Tell me sir. Enters with permission. Najire. I think they like you. Smiles and enters. Izuku. Yeah even though I've known them for years, now that I'm Najire's boyfriend I feel nervous. Najire. Sees Eri. Ah what a cute little girl. Eri. Hello. Waves shyly. Najire. Approaches. Hello little one, what's your name? How old are you? Who is your mother? Eri. Najire. Najire, you're scaring her, darling. Najire. Oh, sorry, hee. Well, my name is Najire Hado. Smiles. Eri. I'm Eri and I'm 6.5 years old. Holds up 6 fingers and my dad is points at Izuku. Najire and her parents see Izuku. Najire. Izuku is your daughter. Feeling betrayed. P. Najire. You deceived my daughter. Grabs Izuku by the neck. Najire. Heavens. Izuku. No, wait, it's a misunderstanding. Ryako. Hey, calm down, there's an explanation. She separates Izuku and Father Najire. Najire. Looks at Izuku angrily. Please explain. After telling them the story of Eri. Najire. Probosita stroking the Eri. P. Najire. So she'll be Izuku's legal daughter when he turns 18. Ryako. That's right. Smiles. Eri. Looks at Najire and then at Izuku. Dad, is she my mom? Looks at Najire. Izuku. Blushes. Well, if she wants to. Najire. Of course I want to. Hugs Eri. Although I can't be yet since we're not married yet. Hee. Can you wait a while? Eri. Eri. Yes, that's fine. Smiles. Najire. I have a granddaughter now. Smiles. Rumi. Well, how about we have dinner? After a few minutes, Gang Orca arrived and everyone started to eat dinner. After dinner, Najire. Thank you for dinner. Smiles. Ryako. It's nothing, come whenever you want. Hee. P. Najire. Well, we'll be going now. Smiles, excuse me. Looks at Najire, let's go, daughter. Najire. I'm coming, dad. Sees Izuku, you know, Eri reminds me a lot of you. Smiles. Izuku. Is that good or bad? He smiles a little sadly. Najire. Izu, you still remember that day, right? Izuku. Yeah, you know, I wish they were here. Najire. The past hurts, but from what I know you can either run away from it or learn from it. Izuku. Laughs. Najire. Your story may not have had a very happy beginning, but that doesn't make you who you are, the rest of your story does. She takes his hands. Izuku. You truly are the sun that illuminates me in my darkest hours. I love you, Najire. Najire. And I love you too, kisses him, see you another day, goes to her parents. Izuku. Enters the house and sees Rumi, Ryako, and Eri, did you see him? The three of them. Crying with happiness, they nod. Ryako. Come here, my baby, hugs Izuku. Izuku. Responds, thank you for making me who I am. Mom, tears well up in his eyes. Time skipped 3 years. Several people were dancing and celebrating because they were at the wedding of the Yuku heroine and the Gang Orca hero. Kirishima. So you'll ask him. Looks at Izuku. Izuku. Yeah, although I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared. Mina. Don't worry, Izu, I'm sure she'll accept. They've known each other since they were kids. Izuku. Looks at her and then at Kirishima, how did you manage to propose to Mina? Kirishima. Well, I admit I was scared too, looks at him, but I mustered up the courage and asked him. Presentment. Over the loudspeakers, now ladies come forward, the bride will throw the bouquet, yeah. Izuku. Okay, here I go. He gets up from his seat. Both. Luck. After a few minutes, several women gathered to catch the bouquet. Ryako. Ready. Turns around, here it goes. She pretended to throw it but turned around and approached Najire, here you go. Gives her the bouquet. Nejire. Confused. While Najire was looking at Ryako, Izuku knelt behind Najire and took out a small box. Ryako. Turns around, smiles. Najire. Turns around and sees Izuku. Izuku. Well, heavens, I'm not good with words. Ahem, looks at her, I've known each other for years and I want to tell you that you're someone special to me. Najire. Sees him and sheds a few tears. Izuku. You are the woman I love, the sun that illuminates my worst darkness, and you are the only one I want to wake up next to. So today, on this day, opens the box, revealing a ring. Izuku. Today I want to ask you, looks at her, Najire Hado, will you marry me? Najire. Sheds more tears, yes. I do want to, she throws herself at him and kisses him. Everyone applauded. Izuku. Separates and gets up with Najire, I love you, puts the ring on her finger. Najire. And I love you too, Izuku. Hugs him. Eri. Approaches them, so now you'll be my mom. Looks at her with shining eyes. Najire. Sees her and smiles, of course, my little one. The wedding proceeded normally, and even better now, as a new union for a couple was closer. Several people were on the beach watching what looked like a small iceberg, but upon closer inspection it appeared to contain something inside. After a few minutes, several heroes arrived to investigate the strange iceberg. Maruko. What do you think that thing inside is? Yuku. It looks like some kind of airplane if you look closely. All Might. Well, we have to get him out of the water first. Sees Mount Lady, proceeds to get Mount Lady out. Lady. Understood, she grows and carefully pulls the iceberg out of the sea. All Might. Well, Endeavor, can you melt the ice? Endeavor. Tisk, fine. He began to melt the ice. After a few minutes, they would have melted the ice enough to get on the plane. All Might. Checking the plane, it looks like it's still frozen inside. Entering, be careful. After checking for a few minutes. Yuku. Searching with a flashlight, we only found some pumps. Luckily, they stopped working due to the ice and the passage of time. Maruko. With another flashlight, thank goodness I don't want to explode here. Enters the pilot room, it seems there's no Ma. Falls silent upon seeing a frozen person. Yuku. Sees the person, good heavens, continues looking at the person and then sees an object, hey Maruko, that's. Maruko. Seize the object if that's it, could it be? The first hero. Najire and Izuku have reportedly already planned to have their wedding in 5 months. Now Najire was with Ryako, Rumi and her mother trying on dresses. Najire. Let me see, darling. Najire. Comes out of the dressing room, how are you? Ryako. You look beautiful, Najire. Smiles. Najire. Yes, daughter, you are beautiful. Rumi. You look very pretty. Najire. Thank you, smiles, but do you think I could get one a little bigger? Najire. Bigger. Yes, but why, darling? It suits you, doesn't it? Rumi. Did her breasts grow? Hee. Najire. No, and if it fits me well, but I'd like to get one a little bigger. Nervously. Ryako. Najire, the dress looks good on you, why do you want another one? Najire. Well, looks at Ryako, I don't want her to think badly of me, Ryako. Ryako. I would never think badly of you, Najire. She takes her hands. You're like my daughter. Come on, you can trust me. Rumi. I would never think that, I can confirm it. Najire. Sees her and calms down. Well, please don't tell Izuku, or at least not yet, okay. The 3 women looked confused. Najire. Okay, daughter, we won't tell. Ryako. Está bien. Rumi. Agreed. Najire. Thank you, well, She clutches her stomach and tears well up in her eyes. I'm pregnant. She smiles and continues crying. The 3 women were in shock. Najire. Really, daughter? Najire. Nods. Why? Yes, crying. Ryako. I'm going to be a grandmother. Hugs Najire. Rumi. And me, aunt. She gets up from the armchair. Najire. Hugs Najire. Congratulations, daughter. Najire. Hugs her mother. Thank you, mom, although I'm actually scared. Najire. What? Why, darling? Najire. I don't know if Izuku will take this well. She caresses her stomach and tears well up in her eyes. Ryako. Why do you say that? Najire. I don't want him to quit his hero job because of me. The 3 women saw each other and smiled. Rumi. Najire. Izuku wouldn't mind quitting his job for you. Ryako. That's right, Najire would even give up his hero job for you, I assure you, smiles. Najire. Really? Wipes away her tears. Ryako. Let me tell you something, smiles. Flashback 1 week ago. Izuku was looking at the suits with his father Kuro Sakamata, Gang Orca. Izuku. How about this one? He comes out of the dressing room wearing a white suit. Kuro. It's not bad, although I feel it would look better in black. Izuku. Okay, I'll try on a black one. Looks through the suits and, have you and my mother thought about having children? Looks at him. Kuro. I admit I'd like to have them, but Ryako and I decided not to. We're fine like this. Looks at him. And have you decided to have them? Izuku. Stops. The truth is, I would like to imagine a little Najire or a little me. He imagines his babies. I think that would love me. Kuro. Although you would have to leave your job for a while to take care of Najire during her pregnancy. Izuku. That's true, but I wouldn't mind. Smiles. You know. I think I'd even give up being a hero just to be by her side. Picks up a costume. Kuro. Smiles. Waits for Ryako to hear this. I think that one looks good, try it on. Fin. Flashback. Najire. Crying. Would I really do that? Ryako. I assure you. Rumi. Besides, you're not alone, Najire. Najire. You have Izuku, Mirio, Tamaki, Rumi, Ryako, and me to help you, honey. Najire. Thank you. Wipes away tears. Yes. I'm going to tell him. Strokes her belly. 1 month later. Izuku and Najire were cleaning the house. Najire. Izu, can you? Points to the sofa. Izuku. Oh yeah, sure. He lifts the sofa as if nothing happened. Najire. Thank you. Vacuums under the sofa and that's it. Walks away a little. Izuku. Lowers the sofa and then sits down. Finally time to rest. Najire sits next to him. By the way, haven't you gained any weight? Najire. No. Why do you say that? Izuku. That's why touches Najire's stomach, you're a little chubby hee. Najire. That's not true, pouts. Izuku. So, Najire. Well, there's something I want to tell you. She sees him. Izuku. Okay. Go ahead and tell me. Najire. Takes a deep breath. Izuku. I'm pregnant. Izuku. Najire. Lifts her blouse slightly, revealing her belly. Here he is. Our baby. Izu. Tears well up in her eyes. Izuku. Really? He stands up and kneels in front of Najire's stomach. Are you serious? On the verge of tears. Najire. Nods. I was afraid you'd give up your hero job to take care of me, but I finally mustered up the courage to tell you. Izuku. Hugs Najire and gently places his head on her stomach. I don't care about quitting my job. You're pregnant. It's the best thing I've ever heard. Crying. But how long have you been pregnant? Najire. It's been a month now. She strokes Izuku. I'm sorry for not telling you sooner, but I really didn't want you to quit your job for me. Izuku. Don't worry, I understand. He kisses Najire's belly. Now all I care about is you and our baby. He hugs her. Najire responds, by the way, what are you and the guys doing tonight for your bachelor party? Izuku. Well, I think we'll go to different places and then to a bar. He looks at her. And what will you guys do? Najire. I think we'll have a small party here at home. Izuku. There aren't any strippers, right? Jealous. Najire. Of course not. Smiles. And you don't drink so much, okay? Izuku. Okay, smiles. At night, Izuku and his friends were at the bar, a little drunk. Kirishima. I'm telling you, Mina is the prettiest. Bakugo. Of course not. My mochi is the cutest. Red Metapod. Izuku. Yeah right. My blue angel is the prettiest. Shows a picture of Najire on his phone. Look. Todoroki. He was a little drunk but still aware of his surroundings. Maybe I should stop them before things escalate. So several of the old Class A students were arguing about who had the prettiest girlfriend. Ryako. Answers her phone. Hello. Kuro. Ryako. I think it would be better if the girls came for their boyfriends. Ryako. Did something happen? Kuro. Well, some are fighting amongst themselves and the others are hugging and crying because they know Izuku is going to be a father. Izuku. From the background, Sarah Papa PERR4S. The girls were just listening. Najire. I think it's best to go after them. With a drop of sweat. So all the girls who were at Najire's bachelorette party went to get their boyfriends. The next day, Izuku. Waking up. My head. Najire. Looking at him. You really went too far yesterday. Izu. Smiles. Izuku. What happened? He sees her. Najire. You drank a lot and then we came for you. Izuku. I didn't do anything stupid, did I? He gets up a little. Najire. Well, you got into a fight with another guy just as drunk as you. You used Kaminari and Kirishima to have a Pokemon battle, and you yelled, Pikachu, I choose you. While throwing Kaminari. Izuku. Najire. And on the way home you shouted to everyone that you were going to be a father. Smiles. Izuku. If the guys invite me for drinks again, please knock me out. Hugs her. Najire. Okay. Snuggles up to Izuku. In the second month, Izuku had to endure Najire's mood swings. Najire was in the kitchen waiting for her breakfast from Izuku. Najire. Izu, I'm hungry. Slapping the table. Izuku. They're almost ready. Making pancakes. Najire. Hurry up. Angry. Izuku. Mom told me about her mood swings, but I didn't think they were this changeable. And there you go. Hands him some pancakes with bacon. Enjoy. Najire. Sees the plate with the pancakes. Hey, but you didn't sing the song. Looks at him angrily. Izuku. The song. Confused. Najire. If the song, seeing it. Izuku. Remembers. The song, sees it, but do I really have to sing it? Najire. Yes, or do you not want to sing the song to me anymore? She said with teary eyes. Is it because I'm fat, right? She looks at her belly and tears well up. Izuku. Sees her. What? Of course I love you. Smiles. I guess I have to sing to her. Sighs. Okay. Najire's sad face. Love. Izuku. At least no one else can see us. Okay. Here I go. swallows delicious pancakes, delicious pancakes. I make them tastier with bacon, delicious pancakes, just for you. Kisses Najire's cheek. Nejire. Yeah, applause. Izuku. Smiles, at least she's calmed down now. Okay, what do you want me to? Turns around and sees Ryako and Rumi on their phones. Rumi. You sing well, kid, smiles, hee. Ryako. That's so sweet of you, Izuku, hee. Izuku. Damn it, in the third month, apart from the mood swings, Izuku had to indulge Najire's cravings. Nejire. Izu, moving it. Izuku. Wakes up, yes. What's wrong? Sees her. Najire. I'm hungry. Izuku. Sits on the bed, what time is it? Looks at the clock, it's midnight. Sees Najire. Najire. Please, I'm hungry, darling. Smiles. Izuku. I can't say no to her with that face, smiles. Okay, what do you want to eat? Puts on his slippers. Najire. I want the hamburger you saved, a soda, and the chocolate I left this morning. Oh yeah, and bring me the mustard. Smiles. Izuku. Mustard. Najire nods. Okay, I'll be right back. After a few minutes, Izuku brought Najire's food. Izuku. Here you go, gives him the food. Najire. Thank you, starts eating. Delicious, adds mustard to the chocolate and takes a bite. Delicious. Sees Izuku, wants some. Extends the chocolate with mustard to him. Izuku. Ah, I'm fine, thank you. Smiles. Najire. Well, more for me, continues eating. In the fourth month, aside from Najire's cravings and mood swings, she would sometimes call her fiancé while he was at work. Izuku. Pointing at the villains with his flaming arms. All right, don't move. The villains were badly hurt, so they obeyed and raised their hands. Izuku. Okay, let's wait until the police arrive. His phone rings. Ah, just a moment. He turns off his arm and picks up his phone. Hello. While pointing at the villains with his other arm. Najire. Hola Izuku. Najire. Sucede algo. Najire. I just wanted to call you to find out what you're doing. Izuku. Ah, well, now I'm waiting for the police to take away some villains. Sees the villains. Najire. Oh, that's nice, but none of them are women, right? She asked jealously. Izuku. No, confused. Why the question? Najire. Oh, you're welcome, hee. Well, I'll be waiting for you. See you later, sweetheart. Izuku. Nos vemos Najire. Najire. Ah, tell me a nickname. Izuku. Nickname. Like what? Looking at the villains. Najire. Dime, Asita. Izuku. K. Huro Najire. Najire. Tell me, little bear, I order, or else you'll sleep on the sofa. Izuku. Sighs, see you later, I love you, teddy bear. Villanos. Ah, Izuku. He increased his flames and continued pointing them, silencing them. Najire. Ah hee well see you later. Oh yes, and bring me a fruit cocktail please. Izuku. Okay, I'll bring it to you. I love you, Najire. And I'll say goodbye to you too. Bye, hangs up. Hours later. Izuku. I'm here. Goes to the living room and sees Najire. How are you feeling? Najire. Okay, did you bring the cocktail? She sees it. Izuku. Hands it to him. Here you go. Sits next to him. Najire. Thank you. Eats. Izuku. Smiles, hee, bends down and kisses Najire's belly. Najire. You tickle me. She sees him and smiles. By the 5th month, they were already at the church beginning the ceremony. Father. And you, Izuku, do you take Najire Hado to be your wife, to love and cherish her until death do you part? Izuku. I accept, father. And Najire, do you take Izuku Tatsuma to be your husband, to love and respect him, until death do you part? Najire. I accept, father. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Smiles, you may kiss the bride. Izuku. Approaches and kisses Najire. Everyone. Long live the newlyweds. After a few minutes everyone went to the hall to start the party. Najire. She was sitting with her friends. So you're pregnant too, Mina. Mina. Yes, hee, it's been a month already, smiles. Uraraka. And do you already know the baby's gender? Looks at Najire. Najire. Well, we decided to find out when it's born. She caresses her belly. Uraraka. I see, smiles. Izuku. Returns to Eri. Do you need anything? Najire. Sits next to her. Najire. No, I'm fine, thank you. Smiles. Eri. Sees Najire's belly. And when will my little brother or sister be born? Izuku. Don't be impatient, Eri, it'll be born in another 4 months, so be patient hehe. Eri. Okay, smiles and eats from her plate. 9th month. Najire was lying on the sofa while Izuku was cooking. Eri. How are you feeling, Mom? She approaches her. Najire. Well Eri. Mom. Worried. Najire. Her water breaks. Eri. Call your dad. Eri. Why yes runs to Izuku. Dad. Izuku. What's wrong? Turns off the stove and looks at Eri. Eri. Is something wrong with Mom? Izuku. Goes to Najire and sees her. Oh God. Picks up Najire. We have to take you to the hospital. Najire. Say. Izuku. Eri. I'll take your mom to the hospital, okay. Eri. Okay. Izuku. Call grandma and tell her to come get you and go to the hospital. Leaves the house and opens his wings. Eri. Okay. Closes the door. After a few hours in the hospital. Najire was in labor, squeezing Izuku's hand. Doctor. Okay. Push a little more, Miss Tatsuma. Najire. Pushing. Izuku. You can do it, darling, enduring the pain in his hand. Najire. Shut up. With her face red and continuing to push. Doctor. Almost there, just a little more. Najire. Continues pushing. When this is over you'll pay for this. Izuku, this is your fault. Izuku. I love you too. Ouch ouch. Everyone fell silent upon hearing a baby cry. Doctor. Okay, he's out now. Nurse. Please clean him up. He hands the baby to the nurse. Nurse. Understood. Takes the baby away. Najire. Where is my baby? Izuku. They'll bring him soon. Don't worry. Smiles. You did well. Nurse. Returns with the baby. Congratulations, it's a girl. Gives the baby to Najire. Najire. Sees the baby. Hello baby. Hugs the baby. Izuku. Sees the baby. How cute. Najire. Do you want to carry her? Izuku. And no, it's not right. Najire. Come on, you've controlled your strength for years now. Hands the baby. You don't have to be afraid. Izuku. Picks up the baby. Hello little one. Tears well up in his eyes. I'm your dad. Kisses the baby's cheek. You're just as beautiful as your mother. Nurse. Excuse me, but I have to take the baby. Izuku. Oh yes of course. Nurse. Picks up the baby. And what will her name be? Izuku and Najire saw each other. Najire. Well, I was thinking about Inko. Izuku looks at her. Sounds good, right? She smiles. Izuku. Inko. Yes, that sounds good. Smiles. Nurse. Understood. Leaves. 2 hours later. Eri. Dad approaches Izuku. How's mom? Izuku. It's okay, don't worry, he's just resting now. Ryako. Did it go well? Izuku. If everything went well. Ryako. Thank goodness. Smiles. And where's the baby? Izuku. It's a girl. Come on, she must be around here somewhere. He went to the room to check on the babies. Ryako. Sees the babies. And which one is it? Izuku. That one. Points to his daughter. Ryako. Ah, how cute. Eri. Sees her sister. How beautiful she is. Izuku. He has my hairstyle but his hair color is Najire's. He also has my freckles. Smiles. Ryako. I'm proud of you, son. She sees Izuku crying. Izuku. Page. Sorry, to think that after being kidnapped and tortured to this, it just fills me with happiness. Ryako. Smiles and hugs him. I know I didn't regret adopting you. Izuku. Returns the hug. Thank you, mom. Crying. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't saved me. Ryako. No matter what, Izuku, you will always be my little dragon. Mom is here. Ryako had left early to patrol and attend to matters at the agency, although unfortunately she had to leave Izuku alone since both Rumi and Teishiro were busy, so in order not to worry him she left a note next to him while he was still sleeping. Izuku. Wakes up. Mom. Looks around but sees no one, Sees the note and reads it. Note. Izuku, I had to leave to take care of some business at the agency and go on patrol. I left your breakfast in the microwave. I might be late, but if Rumi finishes before me, she'll come with you to keep you company. Sincerely, Mom. Izuku. Well, goes down to the kitchen and heats up his breakfast, thanks for the food. Starts eating. After eating, he went to the living room and started watching cartoons. The hours passed like this, and although Izuku tried not to get nervous, he couldn't help feeling that way. Izuku. Calm down, Izuku. Mom will be here soon. She's working. Relax. Hugs his legs. And so the hours passed, during which Izuku felt more nervous and wanted to cry because his mother still hadn't arrived. Izuku. No, I have to be brave. Like Aunt Rumi, and Mom hugs himself tighter, trying not to cry. She would fall silent upon hearing the door open. Ryako. Entering the house. Izuku. I'm here. She is silenced as she catches Izuku, who jumped towards her. Izuku. Izuku. I didn't cry. I'm brave like you. He hugs her tighter. Ryako. Hugs and caresses him. You are brave. Izuku. Smiles. It's okay, calm down. Mom is here. Tail. Ryako. Well, looks at Izuku. Ready to spend a whole week with your aunts. She said while driving. Izuku. A little nervous. Why? Yes. After a few minutes they would arrive at the Pussycats' house. Ryako. Gets out of the car with Izuku in her arms and a backpack. Hi girls. Shino. Hi Ryako. Smiles and hi Izuku. Izuku. Our. Tomoko. Ready to stay with us for a week. Izuku. Why, yay. Ryako. Puts Izuku down and gives him the backpack. Be good, Izuku. Gives him a cell phone. Here, in case you want to call me. Izuku. Okay. Ryako. Kisses her forehead. Be good, see you girls. Gets in the car and leaves. Pixie. Okay, let's go in. She extends her hand to Izuku. Izuku. Shyly takes Pixie's hand. Why, yes. The days passed quickly. The Pussycats sometimes gave Izuku a little training, as he had asked them to, since he was already training with Rumi and his mother. Izuku was also beginning to trust the Pussycats more, as he wasn't as afraid of them as before. On the night of the last day. Shino. Okay, let's go to bed, Izuku. Izuku. Can I sleep here? He said while inside a fort made of pillows and sheets. Shino. Smiles. Hee. Okay. Plugs a small lamp into an outlet. Don't sleep late. Leaves. Izuku. Takes a storybook out of his backpack. I wonder if Mom can read it to me. He takes his cell phone and video calls Ryako. Ryako. Answers. Hello. Yawns. Izuku. Mom. Sorry. Were you asleep? Ryako. Izuku. Hello. Honey, what's wrong? She sits up a little. And no, I was just starting to fall asleep. Izuku. Well, I was wondering if you could read me my favorite story. Ryako. Oh, sure, Izuku, let's see. She searches in the drawers and takes out a book. Luckily I have a copy. Okay, I'll start now. She opens the book. Izuku. Lies down and puts his cell phone down so he can see Ryako. Ryako. The Savior Dragon. Izuku was attentively listening to his mother. Ryako. Once upon a time, there was a dragon named Max. His dream was to be the world's greatest savior. He was going to a fun park in the forest of Camelot. But then evil arrived. While Max was riding the spinning wheel, a time machine appeared and a dragon emerged, dropping objects into a nearby volcano. This dragon was named Stoop and he came from the future. He dreamed of being the only one living on Earth and in the universe. Since dragons cannot have super speed while flying up and down, the stones fall to the ground at full speed and the dragons cannot catch them. But after they'd been fighting for a long time, Max began to understand why he was attacking so poorly. Because he didn't know Stoop was doing a different show than his own. So Max decided to choose the previous power to have the same power activated as Stoop. But since Max had the ability to activate two powers at once, he chose to use the power of freezing and burning. Stoop attacked him with fire. Fire and fire don't work. But Max's ice combined with Stoop's fire to create stone. Luckily, Max managed to grab the stone, dodged Stoop's fire with his super speed, and approached him and threw the stone. Then the stone fell, and since Stoop had been surprised by the attack with ice and fire at the same time, Max took advantage and threw the stone again in the shape of a stalactite and stuck it in his belly. Stoop, the dragon who had come from the future, was defeated by Max, the dragon who saved the people of Camelot. The grateful people voted and decided that Max should be king of Camelot. And so he became the savior dragon, Ryako. And that's it. Closes the book. Izuku. I hear snoring from the other end of the call. Hehe. Good night, my little dragon. Photo album. Ryako and Rumi were taking Izuku's things out of his old house. Ryako. Hey, I found your photo album. Rumi. So what? Taking things out? I did have a lot of toys. Ryako. Wouldn't you like to see Izuku when he was a baby? Rumi. Stops. Ryako. Oh well, I'll look at them myself. She sits on the sofa and opens the album. Here's Izuku when he was a baby. Ah, Rumi. Couldn't resist seeing the photos and went to Ryako. Let me see. Sees the photo. Ah. Ryako. And here he is in disguise. Both. How lovely. Izuku. Arrives with them. What are you doing? Ryako. Oh, we see some of your photos. Smiles. Do you want to look with us? Izuku. Okay. Sits on the sofa and looks at the photos. Ryako. Let's see. There's one where you're with your mother. Both women saw Izuku looking at the photo. Izuku. Touches the photo and sheds a few tears. Rumi. Izuku. Ryako. She was very pretty, wasn't she? Izuku. Izuku. Yes, she was very pretty. Ryako. Sad face. Puts Izuku on her lap. What do you think about going to visit her? Izuku. Really? Ryako. Of course, that way we can leave her some beautiful flowers. Izuku. Yes. Hehe. Najire and Izuku were in their living room playing with Inko. Izuku. Come here, Inko. He gestured to her, and she started crawling towards him. That's it, come here, little one. Inko. Be you. Izuku. Carrying her. Hehe, you're so cute. There's a knock at the door. Najire. I'll go. Gets up and goes to the door, to see. Opens the door and sees Ryako and Kuro. Oh, hi. Both. Hello Najire. Najire. Come in. She steps aside to let them in. The two. With permission. Izuku. Gets up with Inko. Hi mom, hi dad. Ryako. Hi Izuku. Smiles. I see the little one is growing up very fast. Looks at Inko. Izuku. Yes, she's already starting to crawl, although she falls sometimes. He puts Inko on the sofa. Kuro. And how have you been since Inko has been with you? Najire. Sometimes wakes us up in the middle of the night to eat. Hehe. Izuki. That's right, last night I had to feed her while Najire was sleeping. Ryako. Ladist formula. Izuku. Nope, I just brought her closer to Najire and Inko did the rest. Najire. Huh, that explains why I felt wet down there. Izuku. Hehe, sorry, honey. Kuro. Approaches Inko. Hello little one. Inko. Sees him and touches his face. Bu ba. Kuro. You're so pretty. Smiles. Rumi. Kicks open the door. Here's Aunt. The sound of the door slamming startled Inko, and she began to cry. Ryako. Rumi, we told you not to do that. Rumi. Well, sometimes I forget. She closed the door. Najire. Come here, Inko. She picks her up and cradles her. There, calm down. She smiles. Did the mean rabbit scare you? Hehe. Rumi. Hey, Izuku. Ha ha ha. Smiles. Najire. Hehe. Well, would you like lunch? The food is ready. Then a cell phone started ringing. Izuki. Answers. Hello. I understand. Where? Understood. I'm on my way. Hangs up. Well, work calls. Goes to his room and puts on his suit. Ryako. Sees Izuku coming down in his hero costume. Shall we come with you? Izuku. Don't worry, Mom. Smiles. Besides, there are already heroes there. Kisses Najire and Inko on the cheek. I'll see you later, I'll be back soon. Najire. Be careful, Ink. No. Izuku opens his wings and flies away. Rumi. Let's see how the brat does it. Turns on the television and puts on the news. Reporter. We're live from Kamino where a villain with a gorilla-like growth quirk is attacking the city. The villain is shown, the heroes Dynamoth and Icehot are fighting him right now. The camera focuses on Bakugo and Shoto trying to stop the villain. Then the villain hits Shoto, burying him in the ground. Dynamite. Damn it, he uses his explosions to propel himself towards Todoroki and grabs him. Move, Winter. He pulls him away from the villain. Where is that lizard? Icehot. Said he was coming, sits down with difficulty. Reporter. Wait, what's that? The camera focuses on something flying at high speed and growing. Onaga. Transforms and punches the villain in the face, knocking him down. Are you alright? Sees Bakugo and Todoroki. Dynamite. You're late. Onaga. Sorry, air traffic is terrible haha. Sees the villain get up, get the people out, I'll take him to the beach. Both. Good. Izuku flew and grabbed the villain, taking him to the beach. Meanwhile, with Najire and the others. Najire. You can do it, Izu. Rumi. Taking him to a less crowded area, smiles isn't a bad idea. Ryako. This will also prevent collateral damage. Kuro. He does very well. With Izuku. This one took the villain to the beach and threw him into the sea. Onaga. Good, that way we'll avoid more collateral damage. Starts fighting. At one point the villain hits Izuku, knocking him down. Onaga. Sees a child in front of him next to a sandcastle. Oh no. The villain jumped to crush Izuku, but Izuku quickly covered the boy with his hands. Onaga. The villain continues hitting him. Villain. Die punches him in the face, knocking him out. Haha. Reporter. He knocked out the hero Onaga. Ryako. Oh no, worried. Najire. Vamos Izuku, abraza e Inko. Inko. Sees the screen. Dada. The villain grabbed Izuku by his apron to break his. Villain. Haha, is hit in the eye by a small toy shovel. What? Sees the child Izuku was protecting. Kid. Leave him alone. Villain. I'll deal with you later, snot. He was silenced when his face was burned by Izuku's fire breath. He moves away. Onaga. Thanks for the help, kid. He gets up. Now get away from here. Boy. Use the Drago punch. Walks away from the place. Onaga. Your wish is my command. He covers his fists with scales and ignites them in flames. Now come here. Izuku ran towards the villain and repeatedly punched him in the face without stopping. Izuku. Punches the villain in the chin, sending him flying into the sea. Finally. Falls to the ground. That really hurt. Rubs his jaw. Reporter. The hero Onaga defeated the villain. Najire. Sighs in relief. That's a relief. Inko. Looking at the screen. Ryako. What a relief. After a few minutes the police took the villain away and Izuku returned home. Izuku. Enters. I'm here. Najire. Carrying Inko. Welcome. Smiles. Rumi. You did well, brat. Ryako. Well done Izuku. Kuro. Aren't you hurt? Izuku. Picks up Inko. I went with RG before we got here, don't worry. Smiles. Najire. Okay, let's have lunch. After lunch and spending some time together, Ryako, Kuro, and Rumi went home. At night, Izuku finishes washing the dishes. Done. She dries her hands. Najire. Izuu, Asoma su kabeza. Izuku. What's happening? Najire. Well, Inko's asleep, so I thought we could play for a while, hehe. She leaves completely. Want to? Izuku quickly picks up Najire in a bridal-style outfit and takes her to the room. You knew I'm in my season, right? Najire swallows. Well, at least I'll like it, hehe. Smiles nervously. Don't be so rude, please. Izuku. Okay, smiles and enters the room with Najire. Izuku. Why Najire? Izuku and Najire were playing in the living room of the house. Najire. Let's see, finishes assembling the pillow fort. Okay, we can go in now. Izuku. Okay, entra con Najire. Rumi sits on the sofa and puts some chocolates on the small table. Checking her cell phone. Najire. There's the treasure, Izuku whispers to him. Izuku. How did we do it? He looks at her. Najire. I know, sees it. I'll distract her and you get the treasure. Izuku. Okay. Najire goes with Rumi and comes out from under the table. Najire. Hey Miss Rumi. Rumi. Yes, you see. Najire. Do you have a partner? She sees Izuku approaching the chocolates. Rumi. Me. Well, Hawks asked me out, but sometimes he's really annoying. She glances at Izuku and smiles. Najire. So they're a couple. Rumi. Well, not just friends, smiles. Izuku. Takes the chocolates. Rumi. And, turns around and catches Izuku, ha. Izuku. Ah. Najire. Attack. She throws a pillow at Rumi, making her let go of Izuku. Let's go. She runs with Izuku and they both enter the fort. Rumi. Hey. Tries to enter the fort but the entrance is blocked by a pillow. Well played, brats. Ryako. Looking at them, Gigi. Izuku. Opens the entrance a little and takes out his little hand with a chocolate. Here, Aunt Rumi. Rumi. Sees him, grabs Izuku's arm and pulls it out. I'd better eat this kid, she said, tickling Izuku. Izuku. No Jajajaj no Najire Ayuda. Jaja. Najire. Throws another pillow at Rumi. Run. Rumi. Ah. It gave me, pretends to die. Ah. Izuku. We won. Ryako. Well, it's time for bed, kids. Lot 2. Okay. The next morning, Izuku was asleep but had Najire's hair on top of him. Izuku. No. Najire. Wakes up and stretches. Izuku. Where are you? Izuku. Mr. Octopus, forgive me, I won't eat you anymore. Song. Izuku was going to Ryuko's room because she was sick and Rumi would arrive in a few hours. Izuku. Approaches Ryako. How are you feeling, Mom? Ryako. Sees him. Much better. Don't worry Izuku. Cough cough. Ah. Izuku. Why don't you go to sleep? Ryako. I'm really fine. Izuku smiles. Izuku. You don't have to sleep. He tucks her in snugly. Let's see what else Mom did when I was sick. Oh yeah. He wets Ryuko's handkerchief again and puts it on her forehead. Ryako. Looking at him. When did he grow so much? Smiles. Well, I'll sleep if you sing me a song. Izuku. A song. Which one? Ryako. I know. How was the movie we saw yesterday? Izuku. Remembers. Okay. Ryako. Smiles. I'm all ears. Izuku. Come here, little ones. And I will take them to a land of magic. Come here, little ones. It's time to play in my garden of shadows. Ryako. She was listening to Izuku singing and was starting to fall asleep. Izuku. Keep going, little ones. And I will show them pain and sorrow. Don't cry, little ones. That's life. Raw beauty and passions. Little ones, be quiet. That's how it should be. After the lies and deceptions. Rest well, little ones. We'll go soon to a place of calm and tranquility. Come here, little ones. And I will take them to a land of magic. Come here, little ones. It's time to play in my garden of shadows. When Izuku finished singing, he saw his mother asleep. Izuku. He lies down next to her. Rest. Mom hugs her. Mother's Day. Izuku was in his room painting on a canvas. Izuku. I think it's fine like this. He moves the canvas closer to the window to dry. Now I just need to add a few details to the other one. He takes out another canvas that's under his bed. Rumi. Knocks on the door. Izuku. Who is it? Rumi. Latia. Rumi. Izuku. Izuku. Opens the door and looks around. Mom isn't with you, right? Rumi. Don't worry, she went to buy some things. Smiles. Okay. What do you need my help with? Izuku began explaining his plan and the gift for his mother. Then they both started decorating the living room for Mother's Day. After a few hours they would have finished. Izuku enters a box his size with Ryuko's gift. Okay, everything's ready. Rumi. Okay, here's a knock at the door. Here he comes, closes the box and goes to the door. I'm coming. Opens the door. Ryako. Hi. Rumi enters with some bags. Did Izuku behave himself? Rumi. Very good. Ryako. Sees the decorated room. Wow, and all this. Wait, where's Izuku? Rumi. Points to a box. First open that. Smiles. Ryako. Okay. Goes to the box and opens it. Izuku. Comes out of the box. Surprise. Ryako. Sees him. Izuku. Picks him up. And all this. Izuku. It's Mother's Day, smiles, go open your present, Mom. Ryako. Sits on the sofa with Izuku, ah hee hee, okay let's see, takes the gift and opens it. Wow Izuku, it's very pretty, looks at the drawing. Ryako. It's very beautiful, who helped you? Izuku. Well, I did it. Smiles. Ryako. Really, you really have talent. Kisses her cheek. Izuku. Hee hee, Mom, you're tickling me. Hugs her. Rumi. Looking at them, hey. Izuku. Takes another gift, do you think we could go see her? Sees Ryako. Ryako. Oh yes, of course, smiles, come on, let's go. In the cemetery, Izuku. Arrives at his parents' graves, hi Dad, hi Mom. He crouches down and leaves some flowers, I'm sorry I haven't visited you much. Ryako and Rumi just watched him. Izuku. Ah, right, I brought you this. He takes the gift and opens it. I hope you like it. Izuku. Leaves the painting in the middle of the graves, I made it with a lot of love. I hope you see it. Sheds a few tears, I hope you give me a sign that you like it. Ryako. Bends down and hugs Izuku. A slight breeze blew, causing some of the flower petals to sway. Izuku. Huh, he sees some green and white leaves fall into his hand. Ryako. Smiles, I think it's a sign that they like the painting. Looks at the graves, your son is in good hands, Mr. and Mrs. Midoriya. Asterisk. Rumi. Smiles. Izuku. Wipes away his tears and looks at the graves, goodbye Mom, goodbye Dad. Stands up, I promise to visit you more often. Smiles. Ryako. Stands up, see you later, Mr. and Mrs. Midoriya. She takes Izuku's hand and they both start walking together with Rumi. Izuku. Turns around and sees the graves, I love them. 5 years later, Izuku, Najire, and Eri were having breakfast peacefully until they heard a scream from Inko. Inko. Ah, the three of them quickly went to see Inko. Izuku. Enters Inko's room, what's going on? Inko. Dad, I awakened my quirk, she had a tail, wings, and light blue horns. Najire. Ah, Izuku. Looking at her, that's great, Inko. He approaches her, I'm happy for you, daughter. Inko. Hee hee, ah my. Stomach burps and breathes fire, but it's spiral shaped, hitting Izuku, ah, sorry, Dad. Izuku. Wipes his face, hee hee, don't worry, although it seems your fire comes out in a spiral shape like your mom's quirk. Najire. Hee hee, well, let's go to the doctor to find out more about your quirk. Eri. I'm happy for you, Inko, smiles. Inko. Thank you, sister. Smiles. Eri. I'd like to go with you, but I have to go to the academy. Izuku. Sure, be careful. Eri. Goodbye, takes her backpack and leaves. At the hospital, nurse. Tatsuma family. Izuku. Here, stands up with Najire. Nurse. The doctor has your daughter's results, please come in. Leaves. The three of them went with the doctor. Doctor. Good afternoon, Tatsuma family. Looks at Inko, you must be Inko, right? Inko. Yes, doctor. She sits on Najire's lap. Najire. So, doctor, what is my daughter's quirk? Doctor. Well, she has the same quirk as her father. Smiles. Izuku. That's great, but I don't shoot fire in a spiral. Doctor. Oh, that's due to your wife's quirk. Looks at Inko, unlike you, she shoots her fire in a spiral shape, just like your wife's quirk. Najire. So instead of energy she does it with fire, it's incredible, hugs Inko. Inko. He accepts the hug. Izuku. Smiles, anything else we should know, doctor? Doctor. Pulls out a bottle of pills, yes, but don't worry, it's nothing serious. Smiles, your daughter won't have full control of her fire yet, so it will come out in her burps. She'll have to get used to using it. These pills are for when she burns herself, since her mouth still needs to adjust to the fire. Gives the bottle to Izuku, she should take them every 2 days, and if she has any discomfort, come see us. Izuku. Okay, thank you, doctor. He gets up. Back at home. Najire. What if we call your grandparents to come and check out your quirk? Looks at Inko. Inko. Yes, smiles. Izuku. Smiles, hee hee, well, go get changed. Inko. Okay, goes to her room. After a few hours, Ryako, Kuro, Rumi, and Najire's parents arrived at Izuku and Najire's house. Ryako sits down. Well, why did you call us here? Sees Izuku and Najire. Najire. Well, we have some surprises for you. Najire. And what are they, daughter? Izuku. Inko, come here. The flame. Inko comes down and stands in front of her grandparents. Ta-da. Turns around showing her tail, horns and wings. Najire. Ah, you look so cute. Inko hugs her. Inko. Hee, thanks, grandma. Ryako. That's incredible. Looks at Izuku. So he has your quirk. Izuku. Yes, only with a small difference. Smiles. Kuro. Which one? Najire. Her fire spirals out just like my quirk. Smiles. Rumi. Seriously, let us see Inko. Inko. Well, tries to exhale fire but nothing comes out. I still don't have it under control. Izuku. The doctor said they could come out of your burps, so you have to learn. Inko. Let's see. Burps and her fire comes out. Yes. Ryako. Ah, Najire. I'm happy for you. Inko smiles and looks at Najire. And what's the other surprise? Eri enters. I'm here. Sees her grandparents. Oh, hi grandparents. Everyone. Hi Eri. Najire. You're just in time. Eri smiles. Eri. Why? Najire. We have some news to share. Hee. Izuku. News. But we already talked about Inko's quirk. Looks at Najire. Najire. Yes, but I have another surprise. Goes to a drawer and takes out a small box. Look inside. Izuku gives him the box. Izuku. Okay. Opens the box and sees a pregnancy test with a positive sign. Najire sees her. Are you? Najire. Yep, smiles and touches her belly. I'm pregnant, Izuku. Izuku picks up Najire and lifts her up. That's great. Ha ha ha. Najire. I'll have more grandchildren. Ryako. Yes. Ink and other. Yes. Izuku. How much do you have? Puts Najire down. Najire. 3 weeks. Smiles. Rumi. If it's a boy, can he be named Needon? It would be in honor of my grandfather. Hee. Najire. Why? Izuku say then. Najire. It's not a bad name. Smiles. Hee. It's fine. If it's a boy he'll be called Rumi. Rumi. Thank you. 9 months later. Izuku was pacing nervously from side to side. Rumi. I haven't looked at him like this since Inko was born. Whispers to Ryako. Ryako. Yes, well, after all, it's premature since there was still a month to go, and besides, we still don't know what the baby is. Kuro. Didn't they go to find out the baby's gender? Ryako. Yes, but they decided to find out when she's born. Inko. Will mom be okay? Sees Eri. Eri. She'll be fine, don't worry. Inko. Izuku. Najire's okay, right? Of course she is, but she's premature. What if something happens to the baby? Ah, hits his head on the wall. Ryako. Izuku, calm down, everything will be alright. She sits him down. Relax. Izuku. Why, yay. Then the doctor comes out of the delivery room. Izuku approaches the doctor. What happened? Did it go well? Is Najire okay? Tell me. He grabs the doctor by the shoulders and shakes him a little. Ryako. Calm down, Izuku. She leads him away from the doctor. Doctor. Don't worry, everything went well. Izuku sighs in relief. Can I go see my wife? Doctor. Of course, go ahead. Izuku. Thank you. Enters and approaches Najire. Hello, little bear. Najire. Hi. Izu smiles slightly. Izuku. How are you feeling? He strokes her hair. Najire. Tired. Smiles. Hee. Well, I want to show you the baby. Well, the babies. She lifts the sheet a little and reveals 2 babies beside her. Izuku. Twins. Looking at the babies. Najire. That's right. Smiles. 2 beautiful children. Caresses the babies. Izuki. I feel like I'm going to faint. Ha ha. Wipes away tears. Nurse. Enters with a cart containing incubators. Excuse me, I have to take the babies away. Izuku. Oh yes, of course. Nurse. Takes the babies and puts them in the incubators. So what will their names be? Najire. That one points to the baby on the left will be Nidan Tatsuma, and the one on the right, looks at Izuku. Izuku. Huh, I decide. Najire. If he chooses your love takes his hand. Izuku. Sees the baby, Hazashi. Hazashi Tatsuma smiles. Nurse. Okay, Bose, excuse me, leaves with the babies. After 1 hour, Izuku leaves Najire's room. Izuku. Thank you, please take good care of my wife. He says this to a sick woman, bowing. Excuse me, he goes to Ryako and the others. Inko. Dad approaches him, how is mom? Izuku. It's okay, don't worry. He picks her up, she just needs to rest. He smiles. Ryako. And what is the baby? Rumi. Tell me, did you have a boy? Excited. Izuku. Well, let's go see it, hehe. They all went towards the incubator room. Rumi. Presses her face against the glass, tell me which one it is, looking at the babies. Izuku. Signs to a baby, SSA, smile, Nidan Tatsuma, carry the baby so she can see. Rumi. Yes, they chose my name. Inko. He's very handsome, looking at her brother. Izuku. Smiles, and that's Hazashi Tatsuma. Points to the baby next to him. Ryako. How cute. Wait, sees Izuku, twins. Eri. Twins. Izuku. Yep, twins, hehe. Kuro. Wow, I'm happy for you, Izuku. Izuku. Hehe, thanks. Puts Inko down, can you call a nurse now? Rumi. Why? Izuku. Because I'm going to faint. He fell to the ground with his eyes spiraling. Twins, he loses consciousness. Everyone. Izuku. Dad. 4 years have passed since the twins were born. Now Izuku and his family were at home resting. Izuku. Asleep on the sofa, Z's. Nidan. Approaches Izuku, hehe, jumps on top. Izuku. Suddenly wakes up, sees Nidan. Nidan. Oh, running. Izuku. I'll deal with him later. Smiles and gets up. Hazashi. Hey dad, pulls on his shirt. Izuku. Sees him, what's wrong, Hazashi? Hazashi. Hands him a sheet of paper, read. Izuku. Takes the sheet and reads it, oh, they're celebrating Father's Day at their school. Looks at him, do you want me to come? Hazashi. Yes, please, smiles. Izuku. Hehe, okay. He pets him. Now go wash your hands. Your mom should have finished cooking by now. Hazashi. Okay, goes to wash his hands. Izuku. Goes to Najire, do you need help with something? He hugs her from behind. Najire. Cooking, hehe, let's see, can you set the table? Smiles. Izuku. Of course, kisses her cheek and goes to set the table. After a while everyone was eating. Najire. So Eri, how's your relationship with Kota going? Hehe. Eri. Chokes a little, cough, oh mom. Najire. What? I just want to know how your relationship is going, hehe, smiles. Eri. Blushes, I'm doing well. Plays with her food for a bit. Izuku. I'm glad, but, if he does anything wrong, just tell me, activating his paternal mode. Inko. Dad is very overprotective of my sister, haha. Najire. Don't say anything, Inko. After all, you received a lot of letters on Valentine's Day. She sees her daughter looking embarrassed. Izuku. Seriously, how many, honey? Fatherly jealousy activated, come on, tell me. Takes a sip from his glass. Inko. I think, 50. Izuku. Spits out his drink, cough, asterisk what? Nidan. Haha, laughs at Izuku's expression. Izuku. Sees Nidan, you're not getting away with this. You still owe me for jumping on me, you little rascal. Pulls his cheeks. Nidan. Okay, I'm sorry. Izuku. Lets it go, good hehe. The next day, Izuku was getting ready to go to his children's school. Izuku. Finishes putting on his hero costume, okay, looks at the clock on the wall, I still have 1 hour before I have to go. I'd better patrol a bit. Leaves the house and flies away. In kindergarten. Teacher. Wow, Nidan, that's a great drawing. Nidan. Right, that's my dad in his dragon form, hehe. Teacher. I'm sure he'll like it a lot, hehe, pets him and goes off to join the other children. Hazashi. Hey bro, approaches Nidan, do you think dad would like it? Shows a clay figure of Izuku. Neaten. Wow, yeah, I'm sure he'll like it, little brother, hee. After 1 hour. Teacher. And finally, Neaten and Hazashi's father looks at the children. Neaten. Well, sees the door, he should be here now. Hazashi. He said he was coming. Sees the door. Teacher. Well, I think we can wait. She was interrupted by a loud crash. What? All the parents and teachers came out to the courtyard to watch Izuku and a villain crash into the schoolyard. Onaga. Stands up. This has to end. Muscular sees him. Now you won't escape. Sees the children and teachers. Get the children out of here. Teachers. Yes. They quickly evacuate the children. Muscular. Haha, come on, you still owe me a rematch, Onaga. Sees the children and I already know how to win. It propels himself towards the children. Ha ha ha. Onaga quickly steps in front of the children, taking the blow and throwing it back a few meters. Muscular. Ha ha ha, you always defend civilians first, lizard. Looks at Neaten and Hazashi. Hey, they look like him. Smiles maniacally. Both children try to run but Muscular catches them. Hazashi. Let me go. Tries to hit him. Neaten. Leave my little brother alone. Also tries to hit him. Muscular. Haha, they're just like their father. Brats looking at them. Onaga. Emerges from the rubble. Let them go. Looking at Muscular now. Muscular. Oh come on. We're fighting partners. Smiles. These kids are practically my nephews. Hey. Smiles very creepily. Haha. Throws the kids against a wall. Die. Onaga. No. He tries to go towards them to catch them, but Muscular gets in front of him. Get out of the way. Something was heard hitting the wall. Muscular. Haha. Looks towards the wall. Oh wow. It seems they were saved. Huh. Some teachers caught the children, but the force of the throw caused them to crash into the wall. Onaga. Sees his children with blood on their foreheads. His eyes turn reptilian. Muscular. What does it matter now? They're going to die. He was going to jump towards the children but receives a blow from Izuku that sends him a few meters back. Come here, lizard. A giant fist buried him in the ground. Onaga. In his dragon form. How dare you? Hits him relentlessly. Each blow Izuku delivered buried Muscular deeper into the ground, creating a small tremor in the school. Onaga. Stops and sees Muscular unconscious. Returns to normal. Children. Goes to his children. Children, talk to me. The two. Wakes up. Sees his father. Dad. Izuku. Hugs them. I'm glad you're safe. Neaten. My head hurts, Dad. Hazashi. Me too. Touches his head. Izuku. Notices small wounds on their foreheads. Don't worry, you'll be fine. He licks their wounds and they begin to heal. Now rest. I'll check if there are any more injuries. He leaves. After the police took the injured away and attended to them. Teachers and children return to classes. Neaten. And he's our dad. He stands next to Izuku, just like his brother, and he's very strong. Hehe. Izuku. It's a pleasure, kids. Waves. Kids. Woo. Can we have your autograph? Izuku. Hehe. Okay, calm down. Smiles. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and make sure to like and please hype this video. Now we will see you in the next video.